with a huge ass hemorrhage on his anus, and with a huge belly full of toys.
Wonderful end to the story there. That was something. I don't know what. Oh. Did the stream go down? Probably a good time for the stream to go down if it did. I don't know what happened there. I guess we missed part of that beautiful video. I don't know. Because it says I'm live again now, though. I don't know what happened. Did Teetle's video get us taken down? Okay, so oh, you did a super chat and it got buried. Okay, I should probably stay more current with this. I think I just got kind of on a line. I'm not really sure. So let's see. I should actually bring that up in a different window. If I'm missing super chats, I need to have that. Need to know. So let's see. Okay, so this video you super chat to get done. I see a super chat from BPD too, but let's see what this one is. From Dog. Okay. Unvaccinated kids after the first time leaving the house.
Cody and the gang are at the park playing football with Down Darius Jackson.
Now I see the Dark Souls.
You're not going anywhere without your big game Liquid Slam.
Okay.
This one's going downtown. Whoa!
Whoa! Yeah! Now I got a full team. Yeah! Yeah!
Liquid Slam!
Liquid Slam!
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty horrifying. Definitely like something out of Dark Souls. What is this? Huh. Well, there we go. That was something. Please volume up. Okay, I can try and do that. Is the volume too quiet? Oh. I was worried about being too high and drawing out my voice, but I'll raise it by a couple, raise it a little bit. So where's that other super chat? Make sure I get the super chats first before I go back to just grabbing whatever. Oh, Spencer BPD with a super chat. Filthy Frank, Nickelodeon Girls. Oh, this song. This will be fun. Let's see what... Oh, sign in to confirm my... Oh, well, I don't want to sign in. That's the thing. I don't want to sign in, so I'm not going to sign in. Because I don't want it to give me suggestions for the stream. So, is there another video you can suggest that isn't age-guarded? Possibly. And why is this age-guarded but that damn Woody thing not? Yeah, I really don't want to sign in on YouTube for this stream. That's something I want to avoid. I'm not trying to get to everything. It's just we're getting to what I see. So no docs. It's about just interacting live. UFP Season 5 trailer. Yeah, I can do that. I'm not going to watch the episode, obviously, which I think is probably over 5 minutes, but we'll watch the trailer. I definitely will react to the new new UFP soon, though. Don't worry. That'll be this month for sure.
Do you hate Ultra Fast Pony?
No?
Hi, I'm Starlight Glimmer, and I am a completely different pony to Twilight Sparkle because I said so.
Okay.
In this village, everyone hates Ultra Fast Pony, and with our help, you can too. Listen to these unpaid testimonials. I hate Ultra Fast Pony because it offends my delicate sensitivities.
Okay.
I hate Ultra Fast Pony because I watched the first season and then my parents died.
It was only long, but I still blame you. I hate the Mexicans because they come over here and steal our women and our jobs. That never would have happened if we still had capitalism. I also hate Ultra Fast Pony. I hate Ultra Fast Pony because it's not as perfect as I am. Everyone should come to the palace and
Indeed,
worship
Celestia.
me. Party at Luna's house after. Hooray! You're not invited. I hate you. Oh, go and cry me a moon river. As for me, I hate Ultra Fast Pony because they constantly belittle and abuse the writers of the original show. I mean they aren't going to take it anymore. Think it's easy to write a TV show? I'll show them. I'll show them all. And at the end of this season, Ultra Fast Pony will be dead.
Oh. Writer's block. Okay. Well?
I hate Ultra Fast Pony because it's just plain old not a very good show. Me too. I hope we all die at the end of this season. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Is that what we're going to have happen? Are we foreshadowing there? Is this going to be the final season? I guess we'll see. Let's see. Kinda. Actually, I guess I can do that. If it's Phantom Blood. I don't want to do too much JoJo because I know there's risk for spoilers. But, Viva video about Phantom Blood? That sounds like it should be pretty good.
Finders keepers.
Oh.
Been saved.
Was not my intention, but I shall adapt accordingly.
12 hours of this meeting feels significant, but I can't quite put my finger on why.
I concur.
So this is
Oh.
our relationship. Not a fan.
He's your brother now.
Very much not a fan. 7
Mhm.
years.
I'm dying now.
It's Dio, and I'm gonna prove it. Goodbye.
What?
I am incidental character Speedwagon here to kill you, Spinny. Hello, incidental. We will be business partners for generations spanning over a literal century. Okay, I've proven you're killing my father.
I'm gonna kill you with this stabby blood mask first. Wait, I changed my mind. This is a vampire story now.
Not unless I set you on fire first.
Not unless I take over the world.
No, you don't say that yet.
What?
What?
Jonathan, why am I on fire?
What? This turned out to be quite a
Um.
unfortunate set of circumstances, but at least Dio's dead. Definitely. It turned out that Dio was not actually
Yes.
dead.
Hey, I'm Baron Zeppeli here to teach you how to kill Dio with magic sunlight punches.
Yeah, okay, wait, how do you know Dio's still alive?
Your breathing is wrong.
And then Jack came out of the horse.
Yes,
I had
he
to drink
did.
this glass of wine so that I knew to punch the wall to kill Jack the Ripper.
You killed my minion Jack the Ripper. Now I will kill you with zombies.
Not unless you use a magic sunlight punch first. Extendo arm, overdrive, overdrive, overdrive.
You cannot hurt me with your magic sunlight punch because your magic sunlight punches use your blood flow, and I'm getting rid of all of the vapor from my arm, which makes my arm like ice, and my ice arm freezes your blood, making you not be able to use your magic sunlight punches on me.
I mean, I guess I can't argue against that. And then there's
Oh.
big guy and hair guy.
Big
Their
guy and hair
backstories
guy.
are really important, I promise. No, but really, they are. There was this feud between Queen Elizabeth I and Queen Mary who I thankfully defeated hair guy by attacking him and then not attacking him. Now I have the luck pluck sword. Let's go fly a leaf kite. Whee!
Yes, the leaf kite.
Learn how to use magic sunlight punches.
You'll be killed when you say the words, I will attack big guy.
Not sure if I understand. Oh no, I'm tied up and about to die unless somebody attacks big guy. I will attack big guy.
Wow.
What a dramatic twist of fate. Look out!
Rest in
it's
peace,
Tongue
Zeppeli.
Guy. I have defeated Tongue Guy. Look out! It's Slow Kick Guy. Actually, I'm a good guy. Me too, probably.
I was
No.
flashback.
Look out! It's Snake Guy. Cool. Can we please just fight Dio already?
It's time for our final battle.
Actually, first, I'm going to attack you with one of my famous slow kick attacks.
Yeah.
I guess that's
That went well.
Sometimes.
Fine. Now it's time for me to fight Dio.
Let's introduce 4 more named characters.
Paige. I'm James.
Oh.
We're all dead.
Are we done? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I will now attack Dio with my Luck Pluck Sword supercharged with Magic Sunlight Overdrive.
It doesn't work because ice.
Foiled again. Surprise, the sword was on fire this whole time.
I break the sword.
I punch you.
I freeze your hand.
Foiled again. Surprise, my hand was on fire this whole
I
time.
shoot you. Attack.
Your what?
Oh.
And then Dio's head flew away. Hurrah! Now I can return to my previous life as a humble whatever with my new wife.
Hello.
Now that Dio is finally dead. Definitely. It turned out that Dio was not actually dead.
I infiltrated this boat to steal your body.
The obvious only course of action is to sacrifice myself for the greater good. Wife, take this baby.
Yeah.
And and also I'm pregnant. But at least I survived by hiding in the Mega Blast Proof coffin. Dio came here and
Oh.
at least Dio's dead now. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, about that.
Because during the explosion, Dio stole Jonathan's body and somehow also hid in the coffin in a separate compartment that was definitely there the whole time and slept for 100 years under the sea and invented stairs.
Well, that was great. Let's see. Doki Doki Forever. Okay. From Drew. Sounds good. Do like me some Doki Doki, so we'll give it a try. Oh. Okay. Cute.
Why does my heart ache when I hear you feel the same way too? Just like a Sunday, it's sweet every time I teach
Best
you
girl.
something new. Is this by chance or fate? Whenever it's just me and you.
Aw.
We touch
Yuri?
never be enough. Is it way too much if you had to choose just one of us? Tell me, please. Is this what I think or is it just me? Don't wake me up from this sweet little dream where we'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart. Will it be okay if I express my love for you?
I think someone's kind of missing here, though.
Do or what you say. We'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart.
There she is. Just Monica. Ah.
When I'm next to you, I don't know what to do. Why does it feel so great when our eyes meet out of the blue? I'm
Aw.
sorry, I said too much.
Aw. Oh.
You're right, even when you don't have a clue. I wanna hear you say this love that I am feeling is true.
Oh.
Tasty love, something I want more of. Will it make a cut if you have to choose just one of us?
Okay, they're doing that more and more.
Set you free, even if it's not reality.
I like the animation too. I don't really watch a lot of MMD videos, but guessing this is a pretty good one because it looks great. Oh. Okay, Yuri. Wow. Yeah, this is taking kind of a turn. Yeah, that's wonderful. Yes. Monica, indeed. Well, that was great. Doki Doki Forever. Cute video. Let's see what else we got. Dog is repeating request. Well, if it was that super chat one, I understand, because he was entitled to that one. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, it was taken down for Woody, I guess. But it came back. I mean, we're up. It says we're live now, so I think we've been live too. Yeah, I just checked it on my tablet. So Woody, Woody got the stream taken down. What would it take to break the rule for an 8-minute Overwatch 2 cinematic? Unfortunately, the only way you can break that rule is if you give a super chat of more than $20 or more. I did come back, right? It is it? I did come back, right? Yeah, okay, I can see it, so maybe I gotta refresh this page because I'm not seeing new chat after coming back. So yeah, there we go. I need to refresh. Storm Shadow donated $20 for this, so I don't see that, but yeah, the chat. Let me refresh my super chat tab. Oh yeah, there we go. We had a $20 donation for my dad saying some funny-ish. Okay, we'll see what this is. $20 for a 51-second video? You don't really need to do that. But thank you all the same.
Boss of the operation, my father, Larry Wayne Petty Sr. Walking like he old. What's wrong with him? You're on camera. Say something.
Last night and night before, there was 3 women walking down the street that way. I saw them. I said, hey, you 3 women, why are y'all walking down the street that way? There's nothing down there. And they flew away. I saw those some birds.
What?
What the hell?
Okay. Well, that was a rather random request, but thanks for the $20 for that. And I see another super chat we have from Deadfish Overlord, and we'll take a look at that. And then another one from Dog. We'll do the super chats before I look for other stuff. I'm supposed to search YouTube, but I'm pretty sure this will be it. Lowly Sister times viewer ASMR. Okay, Deadfish, we'll take a look. Oh, and this is from Natsumi Moe. Cool. And we're not going to have the VR 360 because obviously I don't have a VR thing set up. But I can move it. Aww. Okay.
Here, eat my eggs.
That's a bit Okay. This feels a bit weird. No, let's not do this. No kissu. No chew. This is... Oh. There we go. It's worth it.
I'm sorry. Hold still.
Comey's a lolly too now?
The FBI has secured your internet history. Crime, lolly lover. There's no way you can prove that dragon is 500 years old.
Oh.
I'll see you in court, scumbag.
So, Kana? Well, that was wonderful. Thank you for that, Deadfish. I do love Moe-chan. She's pretty great. I don't want whatever this I-chan video is to play. I mean, I kind of do, but no one's asking for it. So now we have one from Dog. We'll just do the super chats real quick. It seems like I'm getting more. So I have that tab open now, so I'll be able to... Oh, is that the same one? No. That's the lolly again. I thought I copy-pasted. Okay, let's do this. There we go. The Sims 3 patch notes, but vocoded. Okay. Guys are requesting some pretty weird videos, but...
Alright, let's check the patch notes for The Sims 3. Kleptomaniac Sims can no longer steal subway stations.
Okay.
Sims can no longer woohoo in the elevator with a Sim who is on a different floor.
Okay.
Will no longer be prevented from leaving souls due to pedophilic fixed and tuning issues so that Sims now acceptable levels. It is no longer possible to try for baby.
Okay, that was possible before?
Enemies with a child wish no longer appears. Sims who are on fire will no longer be forced to attend graduation. Themselves out. Pregnant Sims can no longer brawl. Baby Sims will no longer stuck in the Sims hand while driving a car. Sims will no longer Seek a wish to skinny dip.
What?
Here could hit a building. Which case everyone will run out before the collision. Those who do not exit the building will die. Sims automatically leave if a meteor is approaching.
Good.
Exit is a school in which children are not allowed to
What? What? What the hell? The Sims is a weirder game than I thought, apparently. Thank you for that, dog. Yeah, we got more. Another one from Dog. I'll go in order, though. Select your partner from Plague of Gripes. There it is.
Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Okay, Pokemon video?
My name is Professor Harkness. This
Oh.
world is widely inhabited by mysterious and sexy creatures called Pokemon.
Okay.
What?
If you say so.
Pokemon have mysterious powers over my dick. They come in many
Of course.
We humans live happily with Pokemon. Living and working and other things together, we naturally complement each other. I see that you're a boy. Got some good news for you, little bastard. As is tradition, when a young man reaches maturity, he goes out into the world to expand his horizons and experiment. With the help
I
of
see.
his Pokemon. Before returning home and whatever, the moment that you choose the Pokemon that will awaken discoveries within you, the true journey begins. Now choose your starter from this big-ass pile of legal consent. Usually you would only have 3 choices, but we have a lot of eggs.
A lot of these are really human-shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You know, the Eevee evolutions are really popular. Superior is a great choice. Ninetales always had a thing for Absols. Primarina.
Do the Pokemon want to be
partners? Oh, yeah. Some are very aggressive. I've researched it thoroughly. You ever hear about the Harkness test? Look it up sometime.
I'd rather not. I don't recognize some of these.
Me neither.
Those are under research. Don't worry about them.
Which ones are good for battle?
Battle? Oh, actual battle. Who cares? Look, no matter who you pick, your journey will hinge on cooperation, teamwork, and understanding. It's important that both of you should feel comfortable with each other, so no matter what changes or evolution either of you undergo, you will always have a foundation of trust and friendship.
Wow, Professor.
Master?
Oh.
Screw me onto your big dick and use me as a cock sleeve.
Yes, and, better get used to eating eggs for breakfast. What? We all know what's going on out there. No one says it, but they know. You think this shit is popular because of Smogon? Fuck you.
No. Groom me into your first pick and use me on a top team.
Oh.
Now take off your pants.
Hello. Yes, it's meant to be weird and uncomfortable. Your feelings are correct, don't worry. I do a lot of stuff, but all my cartoons are in a playlist over there. The Patreon keeps me alive and punishes YouTube for their insolence.
Weird and comfortable.
Thanks to
Uncomfortable is right.
Awful internet name for voicing the sexually aggressive animal, and thanks to you
Sexually
for
aggressive animal.
tolerating my cartoons and keeping me alive to be your internet slave. So long.
Well, that was fun. And yeah, we're getting a lot more super chats all of a sudden. I really would prefer if you don't DM me. I just put the name of the video in the super chat, but I'll grab it, O'Malley. So it's this. I see 2 videos. The second one. I don't know what you're. Unfortunately, I can't read all the super chat. Maybe if I go up here. and the first one's over 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go with the second one. Because your super chat is not $20, so. But we'll do a second of these RT. Whatever. Got a RTAA Rooster Teeth
One of my
thing.
buddies got so drunk and he got in a fight and he was so pissed off. He got a fight over a girl and he was so pissed and he said like the most profound thing ever. He was so mad. He goes, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with everything. Somebody take me to the airplane place.
Okay, airplane.
That makes me think of our first trip to E3.
It's one of our only like.
Gotta love the airplane place.
Ever made in an episode of Red vs. Blue. Griffin Simmons are talking about how upset Simmons about going to the Vegas quadrant. We went to E3 one year, and it was the first time that Jeff and Gus met Matt. I remember.
Yeah, absolutely first time.
I pointed out, as I do every single time we go to Los Angeles, that hey, we're in Los Angeles. We're only 5 hours away from Vegas. Gus goes, I'm not.
Not really sure what this is.
Because I knew where this was going.
He goes, I'm not going to Vegas. I go, what do you mean you're not going to Vegas? And he gets so fucking infuriated. He's in the back of the van. I'm driving. I'm like, what's going on? Why are you so mad about Vegas? He goes, I'm not going to Vegas. Don't talk about Vegas. And I said,
you're spinning this.
Okay.
You're spinning this. You had been saying, let's go to Vegas for about an hour at this point.
I wanted people to go to
I know,
Vegas.
It was not just a casual mention. And you were like, let's go to Vegas, let's go to Vegas. And that's when I was like, I'm not going to Vegas.
So we're in the Del Taco parking lot in like downtown LA, like right on Transvestite Alley.
Oh.
I say, guys, look, I'm going to say one last time, we can just get Del Taco, we drive straight to Vegas from here. We've seen everything we can see at E3. So Gus says, I swear to God, this is at 1 in the morning. If you say Vegas one more time, I'm getting out of this van.
I may or may not have been a little drunk at this point as
little?
well.
I'm gonna say May. And I said, fine. I go, okay, fine. I give up. I will not mention Vegas for the rest of the night. I apologize.
No.
Because I said Vegas.
You said, really? You're that upset? You would leave the van if I said Vegas? And I was like, in my mind, I was like, he's testing me. I just said I would leave the van, and he just said it. I was like, if I don't leave, he knows I'm a pussy. So I have to leave.
Listen, so I know you're a pussy anyway, whether you're in the van or out of it.
I remember I started punching the back of your seat.
You did? Like a big pussy.
I opened the van door and just walked out.
Into the night.
It was my first time ever in LA. This was a sketchy ass part of LA.
It was pretty seedy.
So I got a cab. I took a cab back to our hotel. I packed all my shit, and I was like, I'm flying back to Austin tonight. Fuck this. I'm going home.
No. He left a note on the bed.
Are you serious?
Okay.
That's exactly what he wrote.
No way. I wrote, see you in Austin, assholes.
Asshole.
Wait, so did you guys go to Vegas?
No. We
I
were
told you
driving
exactly where it was.
everywhere, and Jeff was
Did
like...
you call his name like a lost dog?
Jeff says I was like slowly squeezing the steering wheel so hard that it was like pinching the steering wheel, and Jeff's in the passenger seat like this, watching me, and he said I got madder and madder. I got in a fight with a guy at a gas station because I stopped to ask directions. It was a nightmare. Such a child. It was like the worst, and Matt was like, who the fuck is this guy? First time he's ever meeting Gus, that like he throws this tantrum, and, like when he went off into the night, he throws open the side door of the van. He throws it open like this, and all you see is Gus silhouetted against the night sky like this. He's walking out
Punching the air?
Yeah, he's so mad. He's like,
Okay, wait. So what's your issue with Vegas? Like, what?
No. Like, I just didn't want to go to Vegas, and I felt like I was being forced to go to Vegas.
So what? What happened?
I didn't want to go.
If you don't go to Vegas, don't go to Vegas.
I took you to Vegas like 3 or 4 years later, and you loved it.
I like Vegas.
Yes.
I just didn't want to go at that time. It was, like you said, it was
I mean,
late at
that's
night.
fair.
I spent 5
I
hours in a
guess.
van with
Gus
my
is-
contacts in.
You are such a
And get there.
stubborn fuck. You are so fucking stubborn.
I am.
Okay. Oh, don't want to go back to that. Let's see, what else was super chatted? We got something from Toshiro. I'm just going to copy all this. We'll see. We have $10, so thanks for that. I assume this is what we want. Oh wow, that looks interesting. Okay.
I always use gentle.
Okay.
It ensures I feel fresh and comfortable all day long. Orangina, naturally.
For breakfast, I always give them Orangina.
I have questions. I have more questions.
Orangina, naturally.
What?
In the morning, I just love that fruity, fresh Orangina feeling in my mouth. It fights bad breath all day long. Orangina, naturally.
Special formula Orangina lifts the dirt and enhances the shine in just one step. Orangina, naturally.
In just 3 days, using Orangina gives me a clear skin confidence, making breakouts a thing of the past. Orangina, naturally.
An active bear doesn't always have the time to take a shower. My secret, a few drops of Orangina. Orangina, naturally.
New formula Orangina leaves my hair with strength.
What is Orangina? I'm kind of confused now.
Time. Orangina.
Weren't we drinking it before? And now it's...
Le bon réflexe Orangina. Pour rafraîchir la peau et adoucir son cuir. Orangina, naturellement.
Avec une goutte d'Orangina dans ma machine, mon linge rayonne et respire l'orange. Orangina, naturellement.
Apparently you can just do anything. I think we all know what whoever's in charge of their advertising department is into. Yeah,
Check it to wake it. Orangina, life is juicy.
And we're not done. We have this.
À teneur garantie en fruits, découvrez Orangina Cowboy. Existe aussi en indien. À teneur garantie en fruits, découvrez Orangina indien. Existe aussi en cowboy.
Orangina Light, naturellement légère.
Now we got Orangina Light. What?
Découvrez Orangina l'Aristo, saveur cassis.
Just a few drops of Orangina made from orange pulp are enough to polish and lubrify anything.
I see.
Orangina, naturally.
All right, well that was interesting. I still not quite sure what the product even is, but there we have that. Oh God. Okay, we got a super chat from Heckman, which sounds interesting just from the title. Let's do it.
I'm gonna say the N-word. That's racist. You can't say the N-word. Mrs. Obama, I've done it. I've stopped racism. Thank you, Skipper. Now I am free to roam this earth. Not if I have anything to say about it, and I do. I'm gonna say the N-word.
Oh.
Mrs. Obama, get down! Mrs. Obama, where are you? Are you okay?
She is no longer with us, Skipper. And with her death, I am finally free to say the N-word whenever I want.
Not if I have anything to say about it, Trump. And I do. Prepare for my civil rights beam. Skipper, my son, you wouldn't let me die, would you? Shut up, cracker. Hey, Kowalski, who's that guy in front of us rising out of the water?
It is I.
What?
Mr. Obama, what are you doing here?
I have come to exact my revenge on you penguins for allowing my wife to die at the hands of Donald Trump.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Obama, we did everything we could.
I've already made up my mind.
Mr. Obama, don't do it. This won't bring Michelle back.
Nigga.
Might be the stupidest video I've seen today.
Skipper's log. Number 32. Barack Obama has struck us out of the sky by saying the N-word. It just doesn't make sense, Skipper.
It really
I
doesn't.
would never say the N-word. I don't understand it either, Kowalski. But some things you just gotta live with. Unless... Donald Trump, I should have known it was you. Skipper, my son, I discovered my master plan. Now that I have taken over Obama's body, I have free reign to say the N-word whenever and however I please. So what you're saying is you're inside of another man. Why, yes, I suppose you could say that. But Mr. Trump, wouldn't that make you gay? No, this can't be.
Well,
boys, we did it. Racism is no more.
Indeed.
Hello, Skipper. Mr. Obama, what are you doing here? I came to thank you for your great service to this country. No thanks necessary, Mr. Obama. As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to give you the N-word pass. Mr. Obama, it is an honor to call you my nigga. And as to you, old friend.
Okay, well that was something. Not really sure what, but it was something. I have another one from M, another rage quit. Iron Man 2, huh?
Why the fuck are they going ahead of me? Just wait, I'll go ahead and kill everyone, and then you can fucking come down the empty fucking canyon. Why are you flying ahead? Why are we on a track? Why are you still moving? No, you're gonna die. Oh, look at me, I'll fly right the fuck over there. Look at Iron Man. Hey, fuck Nuggets, I got a suggestion for you. Wait for me to kill everyone and then go ahead.
Yeah.
Look at these dumb fucks, they're just crashing and burning. That guy
They never listen. That's me and Fire Emblem.
Crashed
Just any NPCs.
Helicopter, whatever the fuck it is, that was already on the ground. Yeah, hit the left bumper for boost. Look at me. Fucking flying at Mach speed here, Tony. Seriously. Holy fuck. What is he doing? Yeah, I'm hitting left bumper for a burst of speed. This is what it's doing. This is a burst.
That's a bit slow for Iron Man.
It looks like he's going,
You're supposed to hold it, or?
Fucking fly, you dumb shit. Hey, no.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me? They couldn't keep up with me? Did you see my speed burst? I was moving here like 2 fucking feet a minute. Shut the fuck up. Go faster. Look how slow they're moving. So, you see this little canyon we're in? Got some fucking turrets and missile launchers and tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we fly the fuck over there? Why are we in here? I'm just sitting here waiting for these helicopters. This is is like the most boring fucking thing you could possibly do in any video game ever, let alone a fucking Iron Man game.
Yeah.
Look, they're stopped. He's dead stopped. I'm a superhero. I'm gonna blow shit up. Get the fuck out of my way. God damn it, we're flying in air. You should be able to avoid me. I'm one guy. I'm a dude. I'm just gonna fucking slalom between them to pass the fucking time until we get to the part where they all blow up every time. Stop moving. Stop moving. If only our helicopters could do that. See how he's flying up and down,
Yeah,
and around, and in different fucking directions? No, we're just fucking flying in a straight path at the exact same level, like fucking lemmings going 1 mile an hour. I can't believe we're getting destroyed. And look at how that fucking helicopter falls. It's just like, well, I'm just flying high. Oh my God, we're being overcome by gravity. Fucking crashes, right? It doesn't even crash. It literally just goes down. That's how shitty this game is. They don't even have like a... Look, that helicopter crashed. You see it spin in fucking circles, and the pilot's like, it's out of control. That one just like, nope, and fucking hits the fucking ground. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, Tony Stark. Iron Man, the Shield Vanguard. I'm having Jarvis send you updated images of this fucking piece of shit game.
It's affirmative, Iron Man. This game's fucking terrible. I've also gotten confirmed reports that they're sucking donkey balls.
It just takes so long. Oh, what the fuck? How did I do that? How did I do that? Oh, I can fucking fly like Superman!
Oh. Well, now you figured that out.
Damn, it still doesn't help me, because I can't go further ahead, because I'll still fucking fail. So thanks for giving me speed that I can't fucking use! So I got a great idea for Iron Man 2. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna put him in this canyon, right? And then there's gonna be a tank. And then we'll have to kill the tank. These gamers are gonna love it. They'll go crazy. I'm gonna put some turrets in that canyon too. Really throw them for a loop. You know what we're gonna do? Put them on the ground. When they least suspect it, wha-bam! Another fucking tank. Oh, I'll never see it coming. Game of the year. So this is what I do to pass the time.
Guessing this wasn't Game of the Year.
8 minutes where nothing happens. Just fucking cruising, flying up and down like a fucking idiot. I just want to suicide one of these fucking helicopters. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Oh.
Nope, that doesn't kill me. Oh, apparently I've flown too high and alerted the area defenses. Please explain to me how this is different from when I fly low. The area defenses in 10 fucking seconds. They're gonna murder me anyway. I get fucking blown to Kingdom Come every fucking time. Why can't I fly up and get a goddamn tactical advantage? No, they want me down in the fucking trench. You know what happens in the trenches? You all get blown up. You ever see Star Wars? How many fucking people made it out of the goddamn Death Star run? I'll tell you. One.
Yeah.
The goddamn Jedi fucking Knight. Fuck that. I'm not gonna be fucking Biggs. I'm not gonna be Red 3. I'm out of this shit. Fuck you. This game's a piece of shit. I'm gonna go eat some turkey and take a nap.
Okay, sounds good. Gotta have some turkey. Okay, next we got one from Shrimp. Bump Classique. Okay. A weird ratio. Oh. Okay. No. Well, I think that's murder. Oh God. That's a little disturbing. Aww. Sad. Oh God. Yeah. Oh. What the hell am I watching? Oh God. That's pretty messed up. Yeah. I think I worry for the mental state of whoever made this. Ooh. Didn't work this time. Well, time for revenge, I guess. Oh. Well, that didn't go well. I think I just looked into the face of madness there. I don't even know what the hell I watched. Thank you for that, Shrimp. I appreciate it. Thanks for the nightmares. I'm sure we all love that fresh nightmare fuel. Now something else from Dog. Weeaboo Metal. Well, let's take a look. Oh. Wonderful. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's all. What? This guy's my hero. Oh. Hey, Harui. Well. This is beautiful.
you know that my anger raises my chin? Talk shit on enemy and I swear to God, you'll make me turn Super Saiyan.
Can't have that. Well, that was wonderful.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks so much for watching our video. If you enjoyed what you saw, please share.
I did.
If you loved it, please subscribe. And if you want to support us and help us make the next one, consider supporting us through Patreon, where you'll get a shit ton of perks, including this song. Toodles.
Oh, no, don't want to play whatever that is. Let's go on to the next thing. This is from Starslayer 159, and it's something Game Grumps. So let's take a look. D-Club story.
Yeah, he's also handsome too.
Wait, is that the right one? That's over 5 minutes. I'm not seeing D-Club story. Reminder of the videos. I mean, is it this the animated one? I assume this one's 4 minutes. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know if this is the right thing, but this is the videos have to be under 5 minutes, and it can't be even a little over. I really want to make sure I'm completely fair to my patrons who are paying, so I don't want the videos to be anything of the length. I mean, some people do request really short videos for Patreon, but that's their choice. I mean, the Patreon thing, you can get up to like 50 minutes, so if you're suggesting a 3-minute video that way, then that's on you. But the point here is I don't want anything that would be remotely like something that the patrons would want to pick. I want something that's shorter, so I'm gonna go with this 3:55 one.
Like
hopefully this is what you want,
session.
Or
You know
at least
what I mean?
close to it.
I've done that before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you docked with Barry?
No, not with Barry.
Oh.
It was with another man.
Really? Like swordplay?
Yeah.
Just like fucking like knock your junk around together?
Yeah, it was funny.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was funny.
You touched dicks with another guy?
Yeah, it was funny.
It was.
Okay.
You're fucking with me.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
How old were you?
That's a good question.
I don't know. You're taking an awfully long time.
I guess I was like 19.
Oh.
19?
Yeah.
All right. Explain the set of circumstances.
Okay.
Well, we had a club.
Okay.
Called the D Club.
Okay.
Okay. Now you're fucking.
Seriously, you can ask Susie.
The D
You
Club.
ask. What the fuck? I didn't get
Oh.
hurt.
This is weird.
Ask Susie.
Okay.
Is the D Club real?
Okay.
And she will be like, yes. And then ask her what the D Club is.
Okay.
And she'll tell you.
What was it?
It was just like, we were like young and we were like, all of us got made fun of for being gay, right?
Right.
They're like, are you gay? Fag.
Right.
So we were like, we're not gay. We're probably more secure with our masculinity than any one
Right.
of you.
That's how it works.
So we were like, I have an idea. Let's create a club where we just show each other our dicks.
Of course.
This is not real.
I'm
So every so often, like,
I'm with you, Dan. This is not normal.
Every weekend. And like we would just be like, we haven't had a D Club meeting in a while. And we're like, all right, and we just show each other our dicks and be like, yeah, we're still not gay.
No, you did not.
Yeah, so.
And then, like, fucking, it just got escalated one day?
Yeah, like every so often it would, like, escalate, and then, like, there was.
Escalate?
It would, we would just be like, I remember this one time, like, came out of the bathroom.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
If this gets on, if this actually makes the show, don't fucking.
Say his name.
Don't say, just bleep out that name.
Right.
If, he like comes running out of the bathroom and he's like, dude, I got a wicked boner, I gotta show you guys. Whoa. but he like lost it halfway, and he was like, no.
Oh my god.
Anyway, it was just like I don't know. I don't remember what started it, but we just started fucking sword fighting, and it was like,
oh my god.
yeah, and we were like, haha, it's funny because it's like a cockfight.
What was the level of like, was it actual sword fighting or was it like wet noodle slapping?
No, we were like semi-hard. I think we were like fully erect.
This is not real.
I swear to God, go out.
I'm gonna
go out right now.
I'm gonna do.
Ask Susie if the D Club is real and what it was.
Okay. Oh my god! Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, they had this club, and then she rattled off all the names, and she was like, yeah, they had this club where like they would just like show each other their dicks. Not like they wouldn't be flaccid, they'd get like half chubs, and then like helicopter their dicks around. I'm like, Susie!
Well, that was wonderful. Okay. Okay, now we got another one from M. The Slow-Mo Guys. Let's see what this is like. Molotov cocktail in slow motion, huh? Sounds like it could be interesting.
Let me just angle that down. Sorry about that.
I'll try this at home.
Hello there. This video has been very highly requested throughout the whole time of Slow-Mo Guys. The Molotov cocktail. Yeah. Now you may not know, the Molotov cocktail was invented by Dave Molotov in 1921.
No, it was Frank Molotov.
Oh.
Frank Molotov. Yeah. Dave Molotov invented the frisbee. Yeah.
Oh,
so it's true.
of course.
None of that's true, but let's do this. How do you feel about throwing a Molotov cocktail at the place where your grandparents live?
It's actually just by my bedroom, actually.
It's literally just outside your bedroom.
Yeah. All my possessions are in there.
Yeah, better watch your aim.
Actually.
Yeah. I am. We're gonna have a great time doing
maybe.
this. Yeah.
Should we do it in your garden next?
Nah.
No?
Too small, innit? And there's a cat there.
Oh,
Oh.
a cat, yeah.
Can't be lobbing.
Don't wanna
Molotovs
hurt the
when
cat.
The cat's walking around.
No.
Mm.
Alright, I'm going to shoot from behind Dan. I want to see quite a lot, so it's a pretty wide lens. Should all be in focus. We'll see. Exposure is low, so we see detail in the flame. There's a plane, that's annoying. Don't try this at home because of all the...
Yeah. You don't really want to be messing with Molotov cocktails at home.
Jeez. Right. Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Casual.
Yeah, that's good.
There we go. Well, that's pretty cool. Wow. It almost doesn't look real. Like it looks like fake fire, but maybe that's just what happens when you slow it down, though. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty epic.
Bloody hell.
It was super effective.
That splooge of death. The fireball went up like way up there, then the whole of the ground was on fire.
You should have seen my... If you got to my face, it was like this. It was like...
Oh!
you're right at the end of the high speed and you're just going like quick! The wall is on fire behind you. That's like an action scene. Well done, House. Well done. Oh, it's warm.
Of course it's warm.
Alright, well, obviously don't try that at home because you would be a tit.
Oh, what an idiot would do that to their house.
Instead, though, what should they do?
Probably follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter, Gavin Free, Daniel Grishy.
There you go.
Sorted. Do you have a broom?
Yeah, there's glass everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that seemed fun. Okay. So I assume by now there have been more super chats, so let's see if that is indeed the case. Yep. We got something from Endless, and it's a $20, so this might be over 5 minutes. Scientology versus the internet. Yeah, this is a long one, but it is a $20 super chat, so that is okay. And the limit for $20 is it has to be less than 25 minutes. We're gonna be hopefully this is a good video, Endless. Otherwise, you're gonna be wasting people's time that they could be requesting.
Although it's basically impossible to have a conversation about Scientology these days without tons of mockery. That wasn't always the case. Not because it was a much more respected institution at any other point, but because most people didn't really know what it was all about. I remember seeing Dianetics commercials on TV as a kid and being intrigued by the boring graphics and the cryptic promises.
I mean, I might have too, but I just had no idea what it was.
I couldn't tell you. And at that point in time, most people's awareness of Scientology was limited to commercials like that and solicitors in the streets and subway stations. People, by and large, just weren't aware of things like Xenu or Thetans or any of the church's more serious...
This guy has a cool mustache.
But the public's consciousness of Scientology began to grow more as a bunch of very popular celebrities started to join. In particular, Tom Cruise became one of their most outspoken advocates. But in the early 2000s, people's eyebrows began to raise as Tom Cruise's public appearances became more erratic, and he started to make much more controversial statements. Like that time in 2004 when he said that psychiatry should be abolished and he came at Brooke Shields for using antidepressants. That moment made a lot of people more aware of Scientology's opposition to mainstream mental health care. And although he did get a lot of criticism for that, what really pushed things to the next level was this Oprah appearance.
I remember that. What is this music?
This appearance primed the internet
Is that from
Tom Cruise,
Final Fantasy?
to what I consider to be one of the greatest YTMNDs of all time. Tom Cruise kills Oprah.
I haven't thought about YTMNDs in a while.
See people start making the connection
Those were the
between
days.
Tom Cruise's nuttiness and Scientology, but it would take another push for Scientology to become the laughingstock of the internet. And that push would come with the 12th episode of the 9th season of South Park, entitled
Of course,
Trapped
it's South
in
Park.
The Closet. This episode of South Park was essentially a half hour of mockery directed at Tom Cruise and the Church of Scientology. This episode also served the purpose of, for the first time, exposing the general public to the inner workings of Scientology's belief system. You probably remember the parts of the episode captioned with, "This is what Scientologists actually believe." So the episode winds up being...
I might have seen that one, I forget.
They still regard it as
I used to watch South Park way
episodes
back in the
ever.
day.
It also had the effect of alienating one of its main stars, Isaac Hayes, who himself was a member of the Church of Scientology.
Yeah.
There is a place in this world for
Remember
satire,
hearing about that.
but there is a time when satire ends and intolerance and bigotry towards religious beliefs of others begins. The 63-year-old Hayes said in a statement issued earlier Monday, "Religious beliefs are sacred to people, and at all times should be respected and honored," Hayes said. "As a civil rights activist of the past 40 years, I cannot support a show that disrespects those beliefs and practices." This clash between South Park and Isaac Hayes got a lot of attention in the news, bringing the debate over Scientology into the mainstream even more than it had ever been before. So now, even though South Park already had a massive audience, you had people who didn't even watch the show taking a look. And right away, the episode spawns tons of memes, tons of mockery directed towards Scientology and L. Ron Hubbard on the internet. And in particular, YTM&D, You're the Man Now Dog, becomes a major hub of anti-Scientology content.
Okay.
You have a lot of people making sites that are basically clips from the episode of South Park, and then you also have a lot of people making sites that are basically just making fun of L. Ron Hubbard and whatnot. But this was something that it was very likely the community would have gotten over it quickly enough and just moved on to the next thing. But then, the Church of Scientology did the thing you don't do when you want something to go away.
Oh.
They issued a legal threat. Church of Scientology sends a cease and desist. Dear Legal, our office represents the L. Ron Hubbard Library, the owner of the copyrights to a number of photographs of Mr. L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of the Scientology religion. We also represent the Church of Scientology International, CSI, the owner of the copyright in the graphic image file depicting the Scientology logo website, Scientology.org. CSI is also the exclusive licensee of the trademarks and service marks of the Scientology religion, blah blah blah, and then they make a list of copyright infringing YTM&D sites that have various logos, pictures of L. Ron Hubbard and whatnot. You know, fair use be damned, they demand that they all be taken down. And if you've seen my video about YTM&D versus E-Bombs World, you already know that
that's going way back.
E-Bombs World. One to take legal threats lying down. Rather than caving to the Church of Scientology's demands, what Max did was he changed the front page of YTMD.com to now include a Scientology.
Definitely some Final Fantasy music there.
Which, of course, encouraged users to make even more sites about Scientology. And while there was a lot of fun and jokes and mockery to be had, things took a more serious turn when Smooth Media uploaded this site. The Unfunny Truth About Scientology. In The Unfunny Truth About Scientology, Smooth Media takes a detour from making fun of the sillier aspects of their religion to focus on their more serious controversies. These controversies include things like attempts to infiltrate the government, a fair game policy, which basically grants members of the church permission to silence dissenters by any means necessary. And most importantly, it drew attention to the Lisa McPherson case. Lisa McPherson was a longtime Scientology member who was very, very involved in the church. Over the years, she invested thousands of dollars of her own money into the church's various programs. And in 1995, after being involved in a minor car accident, she was found walking naked in the streets. After she was found, she was brought to a nearby hospital to see a psychiatrist. And if you remember, Scientologists do not like psychiatry.
Yeah.
So members of the Church of Scientology arrive at the hospital they brought her to, meet up with her, and she winds up checking herself out and leaving with them. She said she was going for religious care, and eventually this religious care with the church went south. And then rather than taking her to the closest hospital, they went much further to get to a hospital who had a Scientologist doctor on staff. When they got there, she was pronounced dead, and it had been found that she was starving, dehydrated, bruised, and bitten by cockroaches. And I'm not going to show the photos they took when they got her to the hospital, but suffice it to say that it's a far cry from the woman you see in these pictures. After this happened, the Church of Scientology was indicted on 2 felony charges, but those were eventually dropped. However, years later, Lisa McPherson's family filed a civil suit that they wound up settling out of court for undisclosed terms. And although the Lisa McPherson case was already very well known to a small group of anti-Scientologist activists, this was the first time it was ever getting this kind of mainstream exposure. Not only was it the top site on all of YTM&D, which at this time was approaching its peak of popularity, but mainstream websites were picking it up. So essentially, by issuing impotent legal threats to YTM&D, they wound up shining a light on one of their biggest scandals ever. And you know what? They never even followed up on those threats they made.
Oh,
most of the sites
of course they did.
Are still there to this very day.
Really?
But the damage wasn't done yet for the church.
I'm surprised any YTM&D is there still.
4chan picked up where YTMND.
Yeah.
And although
Anonymous,
4chan
all that
raids
stuff.
up to this point took place almost entirely online, their activities were starting to bleed out into the real world more frequently. In particular, there was a several-month trolling campaign of white supremacist radio host Hal Turner that had culminated in an IRL raid. Granted, this particular raid wound up having something like 2 people show up, and it wasn't that big of a deal.
Not much of a raid.
People to have a taste for it. And although things like the Hal Turner raids were mostly just for the sake of laughing at idiots, there were people in the community who saw the potential to affect real change in the world. And on January 15th, 2008, 4chan's biggest raid to date was born. I think it's time for B to do something big. People need to understand not to fuck with B and talk about nothing for 10 minutes and expect people to give their money to an organization that makes absolutely no fucking sense. I'm talking about hacking or taking down the official Scientology website. It's time to use our resources to do something we believe is right. It's time to do something big again, B. Talk amongst one another, find a better place to plan it, and then carry out what can and must be done. It's time, B. And this poster follows up with a link to a Gawker article about a Tom Cruise indoctrination video that Scientology tried to have taken off the internet.
I think it's a privilege to call yourself a Scientologist, and it's something that you have to earn.
In his mind, showing this would get more people behind his cause, but actually the response was a bit mixed. In fact, this very moment was one of the key origins of one of the biggest cultural divides on both 4chan and the internet at large. Older users who had typically been more into the idea of trolling for its own sake.
Yeah, they didn't want to be
for laughs and generally
part of your cause.
Lulls, were at odds with a wave of newer cause-oriented 4chan users. People who thought that they could use 4chan's powers for good. A cultural divide that permeates the internet to this very day. But despite some internal conflicts, there were enough people on board to start getting the ball rolling. And the next day, a follow-up post was made. On 15/108, war was beginning. Scientology's site is already under heavy bombardment. It's loading quite slowly, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. The first assault in many to follow. We're winning a minor victory, but without the united support of the Chans, Scientology will brush off this attack, and it will be doomed to nothing more than an entry in ED. 4chan, answer the call. Join the Legion against Scientology. Help in its demise, in its long-awaited doom. For decades, this tyranny has existed, corrupting the minds of the weak. Although hilarious, it's rather pathetic. We must destroy this evil and replace it with a greater one, Chanology. For when we are victorious, the Chans will stand united in a new chapter of anonymous existence and batshit insanity. We will have begun our world takeover. If we can destroy Scientology, we can destroy whatever we like. The world will be but our plaything. Do the right thing, 4chan. Become not just a part of this war, become an epic part of it. The largest of the Chans, you hold the key of manpower, what the Legion is in desperate need of. Forward, Anonymous United. We, the Legion, are unstoppable. TLDR, we're taking down Scientology. Join up or GTFO. And then a video declaring war on Scientology was released.
Hello, leaders of Scientology. We are Anonymous. Over the years, we have been watching you. Your campaigns of misinformation, your suppression of dissent, your litigious nature, all of these things have caught our eye. With the leakage of your latest propaganda video into mainstream circulation, the extent of your malign influence over those who have come to trust you as leaders has been made clear to us. Anonymous has therefore decided that your organization should be destroyed.
Scientology websites were taken down with DDoS attacks. Pizzas were sent to Scientology
Of course.
locations. Endless black faxes were sent to drain their printer ink. 4chan users were actually doing a little bit of damage to Scientology. However, after the news picked up on the story, questions about legality started to be raised. And that was when Mark Bunker, an anti-Scientology activist working for the Lisa McPherson Trust, who would eventually become known as Wise Beardman.
Great name.
He released a video addressing
Wise Beardman.
users trying to help focus their efforts.
Hi, this is Mark Bunker from Xenu TV. I've been hearing from a lot of members of Anonymous and a lot of other people asking me, well, what do you think about Anonymous? First off, I think it's incredibly exciting to have an army of young, passionate people wanting to do something about Scientology's fraud and abuse. Really is exciting. However, I think you're making some major mistakes that are going to hurt in the long run. I looked at your site the other day and I saw that there were suggestions that people go to the orgs and put bleach in the gas tanks of cars parked outside the buildings, or cut the wires underneath the cars, or go inside the building and flush rubber gloves down the toilets to plug up the sewer systems. These are just wrong. They're morally and legally, and it's going to tar the entire group of you if you push for these type of things. And I see those particular tactics are down.
Wise indeed.
But you're still attacking
Wise Beard Man
website. As critics, we prefer to have it remain up because it is so wild-eyed and defamatory that no one can take it seriously. It does more damage to Scientology when it's up than it does when it's down.
Listen to this guy.
A better way to attack them would be try to get rid of their tax-exempt status. That's going to hurt them. Going out on the street and protesting, handing out leaflets. I saw a couple people in a video in Manhattan the other day who were doing that. Wonderful. That's wonderful. Speak out, be strong, and do it smart. Don't do things that are illegal. I wish you luck, and please reform your group the way we want Scientology to reform their group. Life will be wonderful. Thanks so much. I'll see you at Xenu TV.
And taking Mark's advice under consideration, real-life protests began to be planned. And then on January 27th, 2008, a video called Call to Action was released.
Be wary of the 10th of February. Anonymous invites you to join us in an act of solidarity. Anonymous invites you to take up the banner of free speech, of human rights, of family and freedom. Join us in protest outside of Scientology centers worldwide. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. We will be heard. Expect us.
With a time and date set, momentum behind the protest movement began to grow, and the Church of Scientology was taking these plans very seriously. On February 7th, 3 days prior to the protest, they issued their own statement. This weekend, we do anticipate that some members of this group, Anonymous, will turn up, as they have announced. We take this seriously because of the nature of the threats this group has made publicly. We will take every step necessary to protect our parishioners and staff as well as members of the community, in coordination with the local authorities. As to our knowledge of the organizers of the event, they are cyber terrorists who hide their identities behind masks and computer anonymity. Long before selecting Scientology as its latest target, anonymous hackers crashed the Fox website and issued a perverse manifesto in a July 2007 video message on the internet. We are the face of chaos. We ruin the lives of other people simply because we can. Hundreds die in a plane.
Yeah.
The nation mourns over.
Not the best message here.
We're the embodiment of humanity with no remorse, no caring, no love, or no sense of morality. Anonymous is perpetrating religious hate crimes against churches of Scientology and individual Scientologists for no reason other than religious bigotry. Anonymous initially justified its attacks by claiming that the church's requests to some websites to remove a stolen video of an internal church event somehow constituted an affront to free speech. In fact, the church, as would any copyright owner, had simply sent notices that the video constituted a copyright violation. Similar notices are sent daily by the television and recording industries, as well as the media, to those who display pirated, copyrighted works. Anonymous' alleged free speech justification is belied by the fact that the video in question has been seen by millions. It is Anonymous that has repeatedly attempted to suppress free speech through illegal assaults on church websites so as to prevent internet users from obtaining information from the church. They have also engaged in other harassment, including threats of violence in telephone calls, fax transmissions, and emails, not to mention the anonymous mailing of white powder to dozens of our churches, requiring the services of law enforcement. Anonymous's claims of altruism.
I think Wise Beard Man came too late.
Different than those heard from any terrorist or hate group. We are not the first to be targeted. Using Scientology's prominence, Anonymous...
It's hard to
hopes
defend this
garner
stuff
more
after the
attention.
fact.
Anonymous has publicly proclaimed its guiding materials to be the Communist Manifesto and Mein Kampf.
Together.
Quite obviously,
Wonderful.
this group is not just anti-Scientology. It is anti-freedom of religion, anti-free speech, and anti-American. Religious bigotry of any nature is deplorable and profoundly affects the entire community. The hate crimes of Anonymous should be condemned. So as you can see, the Church of Scientology was a bit concerned about what might happen, or at the very least, simply wanted to court public opinion in their favor. But would people actually show up to these protests? You have so
I'm
many
guessing
cases
yes.
where people talk big online, then the time comes to do something in real life and they don't show up. Would Project Chanology turn out to be as big as it was hyped up to be, or would it be just another internet flop?
A war between two area churches brought their fight to the street today. Members of the Church of the Anonymous marched outside the
Church of the Anonymous?
on Osceola Avenue.
I don't think they're a
in downtown
church.
Clearwater.
I mean, I guess they kind of look like it.
February 10th came and thousands of Anons showed up to Scientology locations around the globe. Large groups of 4chan users, mostly in Guy Fawkes masks, mobbed locations
Of course.
Scientology churches in major cities. Not only was the original call to protest a massive success, but every month after they would have another successful protest against the Church of Scientology. The church did try to fight back with doxing and legal threats, and in some cases, actual successful indictments. But by and large, Project Chanology was actually very successful in making the general populace more aware about what Scientology is actually about and shifting public opinion more against them. But was any lasting damage done, or is it something that people became aware of for a moment and then kind of moved on to the next thing? Scientology's membership numbers actually did hold strong for a fairly long time after these events happened. However, today, Scientology is currently experiencing its largest decline in membership ever. And on top of that, one of President Trump's former aides in 2017 said that he is in favor of removing their tax-exempt status.
Well, good.
That tax-exempt status has always been one of the biggest targets of people who were against Scientology. And of course, we can't chalk all of this up to protests and online shitposting. There's a number of factors here. We also have the fact that over the past few years, a number of high-profile celebrities who were Scientologists have left the church and even spoken out against it. In particular, you had Leah Remini basically doing an anti-Scientology PR tour and writing an expose about them, which I'll link in the description. And on top of Scientology having its own problems, religions as a whole have been experiencing declining numbers the past few years. But despite all those factors, I can't help but think that the tide wouldn't have shifted against Scientology so severely had they simply not decided to pick a fight with the internet. Anyway, thanks for
Never a
watching.
good idea.
If you like this video, check out this other video about YTMND versus E-Bombs World. I'm out.
Okay, well that was a long video, but it was kind of interesting. I don't know. Probably not going to be for everyone, but Endless did pay, so we'll do that. And then we have one from Dog now. Let's see. We have two from Dog. I'm going to probably space those out and skip to the next one. We'll do your first one now. Oh, this is, yeah. I assume you want the Fearless Earth. This is that song that didn't make it into the album reaction the other day.
Yesterday marked the 3-year anniversary of the unsolved cult-like slaying of 17-year-old Sarah Becker, whose brutally dismembered body was found hanging from a tree at the family's orchard just outside of Santa Rosa, California. With the small town still in mourning and local authorities unable to provide any answers, the case has remained ice cold. Yesterday, a shocking new development emerged when Santa Rosa police received a tape that appears to be a recording of the phone call Sarah was having on the night of the death with the man who killed her.
Okay.
Channel 9 News was able to obtain said tape, but we warn you, the following material is extremely graphic.
Set up for a music video. Let's do this.
Hello? Who's this? Soon you'll discover. I'm sorry, sir, but I think you have the wrong number.
Okay.
Just a minute, you'll be dying to hang on the line.
I'm dying.
Tell me your name, I'll tell you mine. My name? You picked up the phone when mom and dad left you alone. I wanna know who I'm looking at. A dial tone, a deadly ring, so far away from everything. No silver screens or movie scenes. When your number's up, it's time to scream. Who's there? Don't you know nothing else does questions? What will become of me? Have you not seen this movie? Anyone cold chasing for it? But for those who came before me, it's just a girl glory. Such a familiar story. I'm hanging up the phone. My mom and dad will soon be home. I won't fall victim to
A bit more theatrical than some of their other songs. Well, there we go. And, oh. I think that one's inspired by Scream, which I haven't actually seen, so probably missed a lot of the context there. But, okay. And I see you donated 20 BPD, but you then deleted the message? I'm not really sure what that's about. Did you DM me or something? No, I don't see it, so... And I'm looking at the super chats right now, so I don't see... let me reload this. Maybe you... I don't know. I'm not really sure why you deleted, but the donation's still there. So I see you had 2 super chats, but I'm gonna go to one of Hex now, just so I can space yours out, dog. You guys are donating a lot now. It'll be a while before I can get to just regular chat again. Clown robbery, okay. Let's take a look.
Hey everybody, this is a stick-up. Quit clowning around and freeze! Get back! Get the fuck back! Hey, ma'am, would you like to smell my flower?
Yeah. Appropriate reaction.
I always knew I could make the ladies wet. Hey, sir, you look like you could use a makeover.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Put the money in the bag, or I'll be forced to do something drastic.
Ooh.
Wow, what a neat trick! I love clowns.
Okay. Shadman? Really? Okay. Huh. Well, that was weird. Now I'll go back to yours, dog. Get Jinxed. Jinx music video. League of Legends. Well, she's cute. I like the song. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like her. Is Jinx her name? I would guess so. Well, cool. Yeah, that was nice. Jinx. Now we'll go to the next one from Heckman. Hopefully this isn't in too terrible of taste. Though I am worried. Oh, what the hell happened? What are you doing? I like my ears. I don't need that.
Nice car. What's the retail on one of those?
More than you can afford, pal.
Which one of these things is a dollar?
Fuck you, son.
Damn, son.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be subscribing there. That was kind of trash. I don't know. Okay, we got another Toshiro one. Let's see what we got. Introduction to Tohoism. Oh, it's over. It's over 5 minutes. I know you gave a $10 chat, Toshiro, but it's got to be $20. I know you've given, but it was. I got to stick to that rule. If you want to request something else, then you're entitled to. And then we have one from, but I gotta stick to that rule. It's gotta be $20 to get more than 5 minutes. Okay, so Mally, you have another video. It's a $20 request from O'Malley here, so this one probably will be over 5 minutes. So we'll see. No, 16 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Some cats get puffy. They get a little bit bloated.
A deer, they'll wreck your fucking car. They will total your shit. You hit like a 400.
How are we doing on time overall?
Did I ever tell you the time how I was driving home
4:26
from Bernie's house after making Rivers Blue, and I hit a deer, and I didn't know what to do about it because I felt terrible, and I called Griffin. We were just dating, and I was like, if she finds out she probably likes animals, and I'm gonna fuck this thing up. And so I called her and I'm like, what do I do? And she was like, you hit a deer? And I was like, yeah, I don't know what to do. And she goes, you need to go back and run it over and kill it.
Oh.
And I was like, is it
alive?
And she's like, is it still alive? And I go, yeah, I heard it yelling. And she goes, you need to turn around and kill it.
And
I'm like, well, I don't have a gun. And she's like, and it's 3 in the morning. And I'm like, well, how do I kill it? And she's like, you're going to have to run it over. And I was like, fuck. And so, and I was like, okay.
Holy shit.
And so I turn around, I come back, and it's
kind of
in the
a
middle
morbid
of the road,
story
they're
here.
sitting there going, like that, and I have this big pickup truck, so I was like, the truck's probably gonna. But I was looking at it, and I was trying to figure out how to hit the deer, to kill it in the most humane way without flipping my truck. And so I'm looking at it, and I size it up. I'm like pulling up to it, and then backing up, and getting it right, and then I back up to what I think is a good distance, and then I floor it. God.
Jeepers Creepers stuff.
Yeah. And as I hit the gas, the deer gets up and runs away.
Oh.
And I go, oh, thank God. And another deer runs in front of me, and I hit that deer.
Wow, really? That's,
If you ever hit me with a car, don't come back for me, okay? Fucking leave me there in the road.
Trying to keep Griffin from breaking up with me. And I didn't know what to do. I was on my way to her house. And so I hit a deer.
Killed each other?
I don't know. The other deer I hit bounced off my truck and just kept running.
You called her about that one too, right? You're like, I didn't finish the first one, but there was a second deer.
I'm not even gonna bother. I can't.
And I remember driving. I was after that happened. I was horrified, and I was driving to her place. She lived like 30 miles south, and I was like, "There is no way I'm having sex tonight."
Did you?
I don't know.
Maybe you finished it.
Yeah. I might be the only person to ever hit a deer on his way back from hitting a deer, though.
I'm not on his way back. On his way back to kill it.
Yeah.
Coming back to finish it off.
She was like, "It's the humane thing to do. You've got to put it out of its misery."
On the upside, you've still never hit a deer on purpose.
No, none of those were on purpose.
No malicious intent. At least she didn't ask you to like snap its neck or anything. You're like, all right, you have to do this.
Oh, you mean like in Until Dawn? And you could have ripped its fucking head off?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Remember that juicy scene? You gotta kill the deer. Oh!
There
There was another time I was driving down that same road. This is a terrible story too. I was driving down that same road and it was icy, and a deer got in front of me, and it was in the daytime and it was running.
And he had a gun.
No, and he was running in front of me, and I hit the brakes.
You hit my friend.
Yeah, I hit the brakes, and it was ice. The road was iced over, so I was sliding, and I couldn't control the truck, and I was catching up on the deer, and I was like, run faster, little deer, and I'm just like swerving, trying not to go off the road and die. I would rather hit the deer than die, right? And the deer is like, I'm gaining on him fast, and I don't want to. And we start to cross a bridge, and the deer looks back at me, and just jumps off the side of the bridge.
You made a deer commit suicide.
Stop! It jumped off the side of the bridge, and it was going on. It was a long way down.
Why do you hate Bambi?
Deer whisperer that kills them.
Yeah.
Stop getting in your car.
And so I couldn't stop anyway, but I couldn't bring my. Had I been able to, I wouldn't have been. I couldn't bring
You didn't
myself.
look and see what happened.
No, I kept sliding. I went like another mile. I just fucking hydroplaned.
You are the most successful accidental hunter in that region.
You mean like it looked at you? Was it like you've killed me and then jumped off?
It was more of a like, yeah, maybe.
See, I'm thinking in deer culture, there's like an I Am Legend scenario where they're like, this man Jeff Ramsey will come and find your family, make sure you take care of your deer kids.
It's like in those. I don't want to bring up specifics, but those moments where you realize you're gonna die, but you have choices. That's like, how am I going to die? Am I gonna get by falling, and then sudden impact, or by getting hit by a truck?
Do you think it went for its head? Like it just wanted to land on its own head?
I felt so bad.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Not bad enough to look.
Did you get on the off ramp, circle back around, and then run it over on the road underneath?
I didn't. No, it was a dry creek bed under there. I didn't.
Look, you don't realize it, but you are actually like the manliness challenge of deer in that area. Like they're like, did you face the Ramsey?
There's
yes.
you know,
I survived the Ramsey.
You know how in the like this is a common thing, like in a lot of wooded areas, and especially New Jersey, there's deer crossing signs. There's like literally a picture of a fucking deer, and it's like, slow down, they'll jump out. In the woods, there's fucking signs of Jeff for the deer. They're like, watch the fuck out. He'll run you over. He'll make you jump off a bridge. They're gonna come to your house.
Motherfucker
and kill you
will come
one day.
back for you.
It's gonna be like to bring back. Yeah, I know he is, bitch.
That reminds me.
I sent him for you.
I am a dark god.
One time I was in my first marriage to the horrible woman who's not my beautiful wife Griffin. I was at her family's in New York, and it was winter, and she had gone to visit her friend, and I decided to walk over to her friend's house to go, because I was bored. I was just going to go see what they're up to. And I was walking through the woods, and 2 dogs came out of the woods and started growling at me, and it was snowing, and they started to flank me, and they looked vicious.
You gotta watch out, because then the dog from the side will get you like a raptor.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, was this part of your training as a Spartan? Or?
No, and I'm just in a field, right? A snowy field, and I see these 2 dogs, and I'm in the snow. You can't run in the snow. And I look around and I think, like, how am I going to defend myself? And I look down on the ground, and at my feet was a hammer.
Okay.
What?
And in the middle of the woods.
Jeff.
It was just, I literally was about to step on it.
It was weird. It was next to a box full of pornography.
It was like on top of the snow.
I laugh, but dude, if you didn't grow up in like a wooded area, you find all kinds of shit in the woods. First porn I ever saw was wood porn. You just find porno magazines sitting in the
Wood
woods.
porn.
I got
tree porn. Yeah.
I got a woods porn story after this.
The hammer. After you hammered the shit out of those dogs.
And then and they're looking at me and I'm looking at them, and I just look at the ground for like a stick or a pine cone or something, and there's a fucking hammer.
What are you gonna do with a pine cone?
I don't know, throw it at the dog to scare
put it in their mouth, have them swallow it. Slowly over time, it would ruin their digestion.
And so I remember my first thought was like, am I in a movie? So I picked up the hammer, and I just held it up like this, and the dogs ran away. But I almost had to kill 2 dogs with a hammer. But I didn't.
Well, good.
Did you come back with your car and run them over? Griffin's like, you gotta go back.
He tried to, but both of them jumped off the side and died.
Over you, and now they think they can, do whatever they want.
I feel like that's the shittiest King Arthur story ever. The hammer in the woods.
Yeah?
God gave you that hammer that day.
It's very surreal.
I guess I'm the only person that's never like hit an animal or anything like that. I ran over a turtle once. That was cool.
You're a monster.
Not the only person. I've never killed an animal besides bugs. Fuck bugs.
No, fuck bugs, but you make me deal with them. Every single time there's a spider or something, Michael's like, oh, get it, Lindsay, get it.
Here's the thing. I'm from New Jersey. If someone tries to stab you, I'll get in the way. You're from Texas. If a bug comes at me, you deal with it. That's how it works.
Or a snake.
I got another terrible hitting an animal story.
Oh. Another one.
Stop it! Stop! Stop! Go back in time and say stop!
This one's bad. This one's pretty bad.
Oh, this one's bad.
When I was in high school, I was driving down the road and on just a regular street in a neighborhood, and a car in front of me, a kitten ran out.
Oh no.
Jeff!
Oh no. Poor kitten.
And the car hit the kitten and kept going.
Oh.
And the cat was like flopping around because it had like a broken neck. And I started to cry. I swerved around it and I kept driving. And I started to cry, but I looked in the rearview mirror and I saw it flopping around. So, I didn't know what to do.
Yes,
and
you
I thought, I gotta. It's
You
funny
gotta go
'cause
back for it.
I never drew this parallel until tonight. So I thought I have to hit the cat to kill it, because it was obviously its neck was broken and it was flopping around. And it would look terrible. So I had a 1981 Buick Century. It was
Dude,
a big
I'm
car.
so glad you weren't on the immersion shoot.
Yeah.
Because Lindsay would be dead right now.
I would.
She's
Yeah,
on the
that's it.
ground.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Jeff just comes through with his fucking
Jeff,
car.
please don't run me over.
I'm sorry, I have to.
I still have more years in me, please.
It's gonna. All right, it's gonna get worse.
Great.
So I turned around.
I need more beer.
And I ran the cat over because I wanted to put it out of its misery. I don't know that I've ever told this story before. As I kept
Probably a reason
running,
for
I
that.
looked in the rearview mirror to make sure it was dead, and the cat wasn't there.
Oh.
And I was like, where's the cat? So I stopped, and I got out of my car, and in the passenger driver's side wheel, or passenger front wheel well, the dead cat was lodged in there. And I couldn't touch it, so I thought I'll just keep driving until it falls out. So I drove, and I just kept driving while looking in the rearview mirror, and it never came out. And I drove for like a half an hour, and it was still there, and I couldn't touch it. So I went to a car wash, and I got the power wash, and I had to spray it out of my car.
And then what? Then there's just a dead cat on the floor of the car.
What was it at that point? It was like a pile of
And
glue.
then I just
wondering.
went home after that.
Was it a full cat that sprayed out, or was like parts of it? Like
No, it was a full dead kitten.
One contiguous flat cat.
Yeah. I just had to go like that, and it plopped down, and then I just got in my car and went home.
And it was
So
still
how much
flopping,
of
and
the
then Jeff
back
stomped
spray
on
were you
it.
getting in the face though while you were doing that?
Christ.
There was an amount.
Stay away from my cats. Don't come near
Stay
them.
away from cars.
Yeah, just walk away.
Doesn't seem to end well.
Find a way.
By the way, why did you have to contact Griffin for the deer situation? You'd already had it handled with the cat.
I had forgotten about that cat situation until just now.
Was the cat before or after the deer situation?
I was in high school with the cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Did you like repress the memory? Like, I'm gonna forget that this ever happened.
One time in high school?
Oh no.
What
How many
is
other
it? 'Cause
animals
you're in
have you killed?
Australia or
Yeah.
what? Like, why do you hate animals? What happened?
It's not animals.
Jeff killed a kangaroo
Was it a
yesterday.
human?
This is a human story.
Oh.
One time in high school, I was driving with my friends at like 2 in the morning, and I fell asleep while I was driving because I was tired. And I heard a scream. I'd actually just taken my friends and dropped them off, and I was going home. And I nodded off, and I heard a scream, and I looked up in time to see a guy diving out of the way of my car into like a 6-foot ditch. He would have been crossing the road, and I guess I didn't see him, and I started running towards him, and I just saw the guy's like legs in the air as he dove into the ditch.
Holy shit.
And then I just kept going.
So, yeah, you almost killed the guy.
Did you go back and kill him?
Let me ask you, did you go back for him?
I didn't hit that guy.
Okay.
He got out of the way.
No, I think that was that guy
If
was
he
like a
hadn't
deer.
screamed,
Yeah.
I might have gone in that ditch. He did me a favor.
I think he saw you
Might
and
have
killed
followed
himself.
him into the
Yeah.
ditch is what you
I
mean.
think if he didn't scream, you'd be a murderer, is what you're saying.
That's all
That's
take
the
it.
last of those
Are you
stories I'm
sure?
going to tell.
Are you sure?
I
Are
don't
you
know
gonna?
that that's nothing else is coming to mind, but even if it does, I'm going to hold on to it.
Now I feel like you need to rack a couple stories up in Australia to bring back with you for another podcast.
Let's pour one
You
out
know,
for
like,
that kitten.
I've heard that.
Yo, give me one of those. I still got to recover from Jeff's kitten story.
But you know what? Kittens.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, thank you.
So, I was saying we did that.
I thought of another story.
Oh no.
Jeff! All right. quick though. We did that immersion, and like I said, everybody was wearing T-shirts, and I think it was 5 different shirts because it was each color, you know, of the Space Invader from the game. So we have 5 shirts in the back there. I've got some extras that I'm gonna wing into the crowd just dangerously.
Much like a
There you go.
boomerang.
Thank you, Will.
Dude, shout out Ezra Cooperstein, everybody! Ryan, that's Will, just so you know.
No, I got it. No,
All
I
right,
spent time with Will.
Well, how
I
about this,
understand.
real quick? Do you want to grab 2, and I'll take 3, and we'll just run out there and throw them randomly? I'll have you know, they're all extra large, so you might want to gain some weight.
I'm gonna go that direction. If you want to go this direction, you want to go there? All right.
What else did you kill?
Our dreams and
No, I'm fine.
I don't think I killed anything.
Well, so far you haven't been able to close the deal. Yeah, that's what we hear.
As you were throwing out shirts, Jeff leaned over to me and he was like, "That's 100% true. I'm so sorry. Like, that's actually very."
I wasn't
accurate."
embellished in any way. One time in high school, I was driving. I dropped a friend off after playing basketball, and I was driving through a neighborhood, and this, I was 16, and when you're 16, you're like a walking dick, right? You're just horny. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Exactly,
You're horny
yeah,
24
I
hours
do.
a day, like you can't control yourself. And I saw this girl.
One 16-year-old
One
there.
over there,
One
yeah.
guy over there is like, I got a boner right now.
I got hard when you were talking about killing those animals.
I didn't feel good about it, but I felt good. And I saw this girl walking across the street in short shorts. And I still think, well, I don't because I'm married. But anyway, she was very pretty. She seemed like a lovely girl. And I couldn't stop looking at her. And I was watching her walk slowly across the street. And then I heard a honk. Heard a horn honk. And I was like, And I heard it again. And I was like, And I heard it a third time. And I went, oh, and I snapped back to reality, and I looked, and I was in the other lane.
Oh no.
And there was a van coming at me, and it swerved and went into a ditch. And Alabama has huge ditches.
Apparently.
And
How are you a free man?
Statute of limitations.
There's like 9 people that are coming for you after this podcast.
It swerves into a ditch and goes like face first into the ditch, and it's like one wheel in the air spinning, and I stopped. And the door of the van opened. It opens up because the van's on its side. Opens up, and some lady like starts to crawl out, and she looks like she's in like maybe her 40s, and she started shaking her fist at me, and I fucking floored it. To this day, I have no idea what happened.
God damn.
You put anything else in a ditch? You know, you good?
Christ.
I can't think of anything. That was my last
You
story.
couldn't think of anything before, and then you busted that one out. So.
Yeah.
We're gonna die. Like
Just
we
wait
work
for
for this guy. At some point, Jeff's gonna kill us.
I've ridden in your car.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That was fun. Gotta love the Rooster Teeth guys. All right. Now we have something from. Oh, you want me to watch my own reaction, Shrimp? Okay. My reaction to ponies with hats. Okay. We can do that. Kind of. This is a celebration of my 5th anniversary, so going back to something something early like that. And it'll be nice since I did just watch llamas with hats, so actually watching the ponies with hats again will be kind of neat. So let's see how terrible my my old setup was. My awful audio back in the early days. After this ad.
Hey there, everyone.
Oh, wow.
Marty Dash here. Time for another blind commentary. This
I
time
even
I'm reacting
like
to a
sound
really
completely
short
different.
video, but one that has been requested by a couple of people now. Ponies with Hats by Bogile Bronies. Suggested by Now Died.
Yeah, this audio.
Not sure what it is, but I'm expecting there to be ponies and there to be hats.
Mm-hmm. And I even chose a pic of Rarity wearing a hat.
Pretty safe in that prediction.
For my Rare Dash
Anyway,
image.
Let's get started. Okay.
This plain background.
Oh, wow. That's that Dan guy.
Hey, how did
Yes.
you get here?
Lyra and Bonpon.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do this.
Explain what happened, Lyra.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Why did you kill this person, Lyra?
I did not kill him.
Laugh still sounds the same.
That is my least favorite thing to do.
Tell me, Lyra,
Yeah.
exactly what you were doing before I came home.
All right. Well, I was upstairs.
Okay.
I was sitting in my room.
Yes.
Reading a book.
Go on.
And well, this guy walked in.
Okay.
So I went up to him.
Yes.
And I stabbed him
Mhm.
37 times in the chest.
She just
Lyra, that kills people.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
How could you not know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suck.
What happened to his hands?
What's that?
His hands. Why are they missing?
Well, I
Oh,
kind
wow.
of,
This
picked them
is
up
pretty
and ate them.
dark.
It is.
Well, I was hungry, and well, you know, when you crave hands.
Why on earth would you do that?
I was hungry for hands. Give me a break.
Lyra.
My stomach was making the rumblings
Lyra!
that only hands would satisfy.
Mhm.
What is wrong with you, Lyra?
Well, I kill people and I eat hands. That's two things.
Yeah, those are two things that are wrong with you.
I love how the I cooked them up and ate them line actually worked its way into the show. That's kind of fun and weird.
Lyra indeed. Bogile Bronies production.
Yes.
Okay.
I can read.
Well, guess that was something.
Indeed.
It was nicely animated, and I think the voice actresses did a
They
good job with
really did.
it, and it was certainly amusing in its own dark, depraved way. Kinda really didn't expect to see.
Yeah, my
more
delivery is
than
completely
ponies
different. Just so
eating
much,
people's hands
so
in a
much
video
slower.
with such an innocuous title, but I'm sure that's probably the point. Lyra is my favorite background pony, and I love
Still
her
is, I think.
Bonbon, so this was maybe a little odd for me to see, but it was harmless enough, I suppose. Despite the murder and the people eating, they actually almost seemed somehow in character.
I don't know.
Which was strange. But it was kind of a nice video. Anyway, it was a short video.
God, I was terrible. How did I ever get 50,000 people to watch me?
Good though, I enjoyed it. See you in the next one.
Wow. Yeah, that was not good. I mean, the video was good, but I don't know. I guess humble beginnings are a thing. Now we got something from Awesomer, it looks like. And it's a $20, so this is probably over 5 minutes. Or let's take a look at what it is. I have found the best worst movie.
It's that time of year.
Great sweater.
Yo, we got trees, cane, yes, hats, music, nog. Yeah.
Excuse me. Eggnog?
You mean that putrid fucking sin
Oh.
liquid?
Not a fan of the eggnog.
Discharge? That's Kris Kringle's own holy nectar, you holly jolly whore. I don't drink the semen of Satan because I like the flavor. Eggnog not bad, you bad. Fuck you.
Hey man, what are we doing? This isn't what the holidays are about.
It's April.
Tell you what, let's take a few steps back here.
It's April?
I'll have some hot chocolate, you'll have some cold cum. And together we'll watch Elves.
Oh.
The movie from 1998 on VHS, not the new one.
Here we are. Get the fuck
Back again for another Christmas special in this. The year is. I'm gonna slow down on the Christmas themes now. It's January 4th.
Elves.
Recording, and I am nowhere near finishing this thing. And I am as good at meeting deadlines as I am at reciting the lyrics to the Dream Song from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, which is to say,
Okay.
great, but I'm working on it. So in that video, it's not a good video by the way, don't watch it. A friend and I talk about 3 Hallmark movies and meme on them a bit. We watched over a dozen of those fucking movies. To
There are a lot of them.
stuff worth talking about. A feat that has taken an unspeakable toll, both mentally and physically. But you know, I'm fine. So we're not gonna Instead, I found an obscure Christmas movie from 1989. Let me tell you a little bit about this film real quick. Elves, according to the IMDb, is a film involving summoned elves, selective breeding, Nazi
Of course.
and an attempt to create a race of Supermen.
Oh.
Elves.
Working for Santa anymore.
Okay, enough foreplay. Let's get this on the TV.
I don't think that's the TV. I'm pretty sure that's not, in fact. Okay. Well, that worked, I guess. That's all you have to do. Triangle Films.
Opening credits set to spooky music and some well-lit Christmas ornaments. This isn't scary at all.
Elves.
3 girls trudging through a forest that's so poorly lit that I had to crank up the brightness to see anything at all. The girls are here to do a thing, and it's gotta be now, because...
I know, it just feels right.
Okay.
Great reason.
Close to Mother Earth. Get real, Kirsten. Get over it, Amy.
Yeah, get with it, Amy. We're like performing a satanic ritual here. Like, what's your damage? Wait, are they actually performing a ritual?
We now convene the Sisters of Anti-Christmas.
Think they are. Really?
We're only 2 minutes in. It's not even a good pun. Is that the best I can come up with? Is that it? So the girls are here to, I guess, jokingly hold a pagan ceremony in the dead of night. You know, as you do.
For girls, remember? We're the master race. Killer.
Excuse me, ma'am, that is a very poor choice of words.
We could control everything and everyone.
Satan wasn't enough. Beelzebub Antichrist, that was good enough for you. Had to raise the bar even more than that. You know, why not? Shit, I mean, why stop there? Let's just have every evil. ISIS, KKK, CEO of Konami.
Oh, yes. The greatest evil of all.
It's our symbol, the Virgin of Anti-Christmas.
Anti-Christmas.
What? No, you don't understand. It's actually very clever, because later in the movie it's revealed that the lines on the boobs are actually a hate symbol. There's no way you saw that coming, don't lie. I don't know if you could really call this foreshadowing. It's a bit on the nose, and the eyes, and the tits. So, yeah, our introduction to this movie is a woman with blonde hair and presumably blue eyes performing a satanic ritual with her 2 white friends while referring to women as the master race, and it's played completely straight.
Hey, the candle. Ah!
Whoopsie! My hand slipped. Silly me. Whoops. So the candle being broken made them all up and leave, I guess. Which is a shame, because they missed the part where the rubber hand rises from the depths, like a zombie. But it's not. It's an elf. Yeah. They split up in front of this remarkably well-lit house for it still being nighttime. Kirsten hurries on in. We briefly cut to the creature's witcher senses, and they're now in sight of her house.
Grandpa, I was just there.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
25. Why? Okay. First off, why does she still live with her parents? But more importantly, Jesus. Why she get bitch slapped? And then again, when she tries to explain herself. That looked way too real. I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm sorry. Hey, buddy.
I'm gonna walk down to the gas station. You want anything?
I'm sorry, I care about you. Yeah, so he's mad that she was out late and touched his books, I guess. Cut to the Goblin's Eagle Vision, and then to the kitchen scene.
Where have you been? Nowhere. I was with Brooke and Amy, the unholy trio. He's already slapped me twice. Well, that isn't going to stay with you.
Too close.
But this will. Your savings account is history.
Ma'am, please.
I'm going to the bank tomorrow to close it out. You can't do that. That is so totally outrageous. I earned that money. It's mine.
Totally outrageous.
Cut to Kirsten in the shower, either stressing over the night's events or just thinking really hard. Her kid brother is outside, heaving on her.
What are you doing? You pervert.
I'm not a pervert. I like seeing naked girls.
I'm your fucking sister.
Yeah, and you've got fucking big tits, and I'm gonna tell everybody I saw 'em.
Get out of here.
Well,
I got nothing. What is there to say about it?
I don't know.
What's going on? What is this? Moving on, the troll monster breaks into the house in the dead of night. Nobody hears that. 45-second shot of creature's detective vision before attacking the kid, or more accurately, holding his shoulders and shaking him around a little bit before being scared away by the house. Boy, now, if that doesn't give you the holiday spooks, and I just don't know what will. This is gonna be a good video.
Did not edit the audio here. Oh.
Next scene,
really?
Nothing happens. The girls talk for a bit. It's mostly just my #1 favorite thing in movies.
Hey guys, it's almost break. Let's go goof on Santa. I've been waiting for this all day. Cool.
What kind of cut was that? Everything was normal until. Oh, it's just Gremlin vision.
Yeah.
McGavin, how are you? How you doing?
Okay, Hugh. It looks like Christmas is treating you okay. Got my 90-day chill. It's a real tough friend.
Why don't you get some coffee and donuts at the snack counter?
Come on, Hugh. I can buy my own coffee. And you know I don't need any donuts. I need a job.
We contract out for our security.
Look, I'm straight. You can trust me. Give me a break, please.
I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
I'm sorry.
You know, you really are sorry, Hugh.
You take that sentiment outside, mister. It's Christmas time.
Well, Merry Christmas to you.
Seems kind of a bit sad.
And what do you want for Christmas, little girl?
Wow.
Oral.
Oh.
What?
Santa said oral.
What do you think of when you think of Christmas? For me, family dinner, presents, sexual harassment, elf monster. Oh yeah, animal abuse. This is a movie. Jeffrey, what's going on in there? Trying to summarize this movie is legitimately one of the hardest things I've ever had to write. Nothing important or interesting happens, and yet there's a different absurd thing happening every 10 seconds. Santa tells woman to eat a shit. Preacher grabs a knife. Santa snorts cocaine. Mother
Of course.
dead cat in pre-prepared hole. Santa literally actually has his balls chopped off
Oh.
by an Xmas goblin. And then he
I-
fucking dies. Not having balls anymore. His corpse is found, like, immediately. So fast forward, now there's an investigation. Now we're outside. The big nameless guy is evicted. It's very sad. We play sad music. You should feel sad. Then the Munchkin is outside her window, and it's really scary. But the mom doesn't believe her.
You and your damn elves. I'm sick of it.
Fast forward to the next morning, and both our sad characters meet, and they talk and have human emotions, such as sad. Then Big Nameless
Lots of sad.
Man gets bequeathed the title of Santa. Also, he's an ex-detective, and he enters the crime scene and also finds this symbol that...
Who would have guessed that guy would end up being Santa, by the way?
Team noticed or thought was important. There's a symbol that the gnome leaves everywhere, and it's stupid. Green Goblin was summoned by the blood of the Virgin, who is our main character, and we know this because the Wikipedia says so. Now we're in Nazi Grandpa's room.
The Wikipedia says
there
so.
are more Nazis, and they say a lot of things.
When there is no more room in hell, the elves will walk the earth.
Of course.
So what I'm gathering is that hell is booked.
Yeah. And everyone who dies now becomes a goddamn goblin. Then he pulls out a gun. Never mind. Then nothing important happens for like 15 minutes. The girls break into the store at night and do things. Santa is there too because he lives and sleeps at the crime scene, apparently. Then the girls and Santa, they meet up and nothing happens still. But oh, the Nazis are here and we don't know why. Spoilers, it's because they want to kidnap her and keep her safe. That's why they're shooting at her. And the elf is here.
Makes sense to me.
Looks really good. Mannequins are scary, right? Fuck it. Just put a load of them in a dark room and then make one of them the crypt keeper. Who gives a shit? Why bother with all that pesky effort when you can just, wing it in the mall and just edit it all together in post until you reach 90 minutes? Why make more than one elf when you can just make one elf and then call the movie Elves anyway? Fuck it. So then the Nazis leave and the gobbledygook killed one of the girls. The other is shot. I don't care. It's day now, and the authorities are here.
Good.
Again.
You know, Mike, you just never learn. You're one of the best detectives in the force, and you drank your way out of that job. Now this.
Look, man, I'm telling you what I saw, goddammit. I'm telling you I saw a 2-foot elf.
I know it looks bad that I'm carrying a gun and I'm the only witness, but I'm telling you, man, I saw a 2-foot-tall Christmas goblin. What's so hard to believe about that? Then they both get fired because the manager has no soul, and the Glubgo-Gabgo-Lab sucks on a dead girl's fingers. Santa goes home with the girl, and the mom does not believe her still, but Santa sees the spooky symbol again. And he puts 2 and 2 together in his caveman brain and realizes that, that is definitely weird that it's here as well. And then nothing happens again. I'm gonna skip around a little bit because this movie makes no sense. Santa goes to meet up with
Dr. Exposition.
And boy, does he say some crazy shit.
The little creepy things are the little creatures that creep on 2 legs. Idiomatically, we call them elves.
Somehow, this symbol Santa shows Doctor sends him into a 2-minute-long rant about Bible Genesis chapter 6. How these two things are related is never explained. There's this line in the Bible that refers to the little creeping creatures. This is a direct reference to the goblins who Noah saved on the ark. Also, the Nazis believed in goblins.
Oh, yes. They believed in a lot of things.
I mean, he's not wrong.
They definitely had some strong opinions. I don't know if they were a little crazy. So when Santa asks for more info on the Nazis, the doctor gives him a big ol' IOU. So he finds another doctor.
Why don't you tell me what you know about the elves?
Elves, my God, this is a matter of life and death.
Okay, listen up. It's very simple. There are 2 schools of thought. One group believes the Nazis experimented on the Gremlinoids as assassination teams, calling them perfect soldiers. The other thinks that the little men were part of a are you with me so far? Okay, good. A genetic experiment. Each Krampus was supposed to have sperm that, when mated with a pure Aryan woman, would produce the Antichrist and also the master race. But it has to be done on Christmas Eve, and then they'll rule the world.
Of course.
Also, he explains all this in front of his 2 3-year-old daughters.
So the thing is, when that pure Aryan virgin is just getting absolutely railed by that goblin.
Daddy, What's Arian?
Not now, honey.
And so, with this newfound knowledge, Santa sets off to stop the Nazis and kill the Gnoblin. Meanwhile, back at Kirsten's house, her mom finally comes around and believes her on the whole friends being dead thing.
You remind me of your father. You're a lot like him.
I am?
You're attractive. You're bright. You're independent. Impulsive. Self-centered. Narcissistic.
Oh.
And we're back.
When are you saying Dad's dead? Dad is in the study. Grandfather is in the study. The man in the study is your grandfather. And your father!
Oh.
Apparently he had to create the perfect woman. Something. It's weird.
Back with Santa, who appears to be having a cigarette lighter. Oh!
Now this director might have some
All right, you're just keeping that in your dash?
questionable
Really take
taste.
care of that, man.
Shit, I think there's a wasp in here.
Fuck. Ugh. Man, that could have been bad.
Uh-huh.
Where's Kirsten? She better be okay. Where is she? Who in the hell are you? What are you, a goddamn Nazi or something? Is that elf yours? How many
Is that elf yours?
Now how many you got?
Hey man, are you alright? What are you, some kind of goddamn fascist? Is that your goblin? What's 17 divided by 4? The correct answer is 4.25.
Yeah.
Then Santa takes the innocent man's car and drives away. Then the mean mom takes a bath, and we get to see ass and boob. Good. Gremlo shoves the radio into her bath.
Oh.
Then we have the big confrontation between Nazi Grandpa and Father Christmas. It's revealed here that Kirsten is the only one who can kill the midget because the script says so. And deep down, she already knows how. Grandpa proves this by showing us the swastika boobs responsible for the age restriction. And then he gets shot.
Now that hell is full, I wonder where you will go.
No!
The boy and the girl run away. Santa gets killed, probably. The Nazis go after them and they get cornered. It all comes to this. It's the end of the line. Stop it. I take back everything I said about this movie. This is the best thing I've seen in my life. So while the holiday Nazi goblin starts the girl,
It does look pretty entertaining.
the boy runs all
In
the
its
way
way.
back to the house, grabs the elf stone, and runs all the way back to the forest, and the goblin still hasn't gotten down to business. She could have just grabbed the stone. She even made direct eye contact with it.
I fucking hate this movie so much.
And so finally, all that's left now is for the protagonist to kill the garden gnome. Just when you thought we'd seen it all touched every ground. No! Just flew that gay hate right on over. No way that'll age poorly.
And just like that, the movie's over.
Beautiful.
I would not recommend this film. It has its moments, but they're pretty few and far between. Honestly, I can't quite tell whether this movie is more of a passion project gone wrong or a soulless cash grab. Which is really ironic, considering that the movie jokingly criticizes this very thing within the first 5 minutes.
We bemoan Christmas as a petty, over-commercialized media event.
Mm-hmm.
But that said, I'm just glad that as an industry we've moved away from that cynical, manipulative approach and really focused on capturing the spirit of the season. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go and browse through the selection of modern classics. Thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of questionable Christmas movies. Alright, that was fun. Movie I had never heard of before, but looks like an interesting one. Let's see if we've had any new... So we had a lot of new... Oh god. Might wanna... Let's see, where that was awesomer. So next one is from Johnny Largent. Overwatch 2 cinematic trailer, please. Okay. Let's see. It's over 5 minutes, so I don't think I can do that. I'm sorry. The rule is you need anything over 5 minutes is no-go unless it's a $20 chat, just to be fair to the patrons. So if you want to request something else, I'll try and get to it before the end. Okay, so we got something from Dog, Widowmaker Unleashed. Let's see if this is good. Oh, we have Widowmaker Unleashed and we have Swimsuit Widowmaker Unleashed. I guess you're asking for the just normal version though, so that's what we'll do.
With Grammarly, you can find really good. No.
Even if that goes against my normal instincts.
Or explicit, or excellent, or distinctive.
Widowmaker here.
Nice. Oh. Okay. Baguette.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh. Pretty cool animation here. Oh. Well.
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh no. Well, sucks for Mercy there. That face.
Hey guys, Dylan here. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Well, that was cool.
Next week's video will be of this animation, but with a different skin for
Oh.
So if you want
Well, we all know what that was.
Subscribe. And we also have a Widowmaker t-shirt available for the next 6 days only. We're not making any more after that, so if you want one, now's your chance.
That's nice.
If you want to check out my other videos, click anywhere else on screen.
I'd wear it.
I'll see you guys next time, and I'll see you guys.
Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, you asked for the gameplay trailer. Let's see if that's within the time limit. Overwatch 2 gameplay. That one I can do. Let's take a look at this. Blizzard Entertainment.
Null sector is everywhere. I'll hold them as long as I can.
What are you doing here?
happening again.
Paris was just the beginning. This is a global invasion.
For a gameplay trailer, we're showing a lot of cinematics here.
It's beautiful, except for all the killer robots.
Story missions. That's cool.
Then we know what we have to do.
Probably a pretty big selling point.
Getting aboard that ship. I knew you would return one day.
It has been too long, Master. I can't do this.
You've made your choice. Nobody will stop us.
May.
Is cropping up all over the world. It's not just Null Sector.
A lot of lives are riding on what we do next.
We'll have to fight. One city at a time.
Cool. Hero missions.
I've got you, Papa.
Watching your back.
Now that's teamwork.
Time to learn some new tricks.
Level up, okay. So got some RPG elements. That's cool. Custom abilities, nice.
Hey, chill out.
Do not worry, I will push it. Okay, other direction. I am good at pushing things.
New look. And new heroes, of course. Gotta have new heroes, so.
Sojourn here.
Interesting hairstyle there. Okay. So pretty much what I would expect from a Slipknot music video, I'd say. I think I'm going to space your requests out a bit, if that's okay, BPD, that way it doesn't just... but I'll do the next one after I do someone else's. So let's see. Who do we have? JD. I can recite any scene from Disney Peter Pan. Okay. Sounds like an interesting concept. So we'll do this next. It's just under 5 minutes, so it's good. Looks like we got an ad first.
At Bayer, we're more than a healthcare company. We help farmers.
How are we doing on
like
time?
John by developing digital
5:20,
tools
yeah.
so he can use less water to
Gonna be able to go a bit longer. Skip that.
God, this is difficult.
I'll run him through. Huh, take that.
And then there's a little slashing around. One.
Okay.
And then he's gonna go.
Cross this hook. Come on, everybody.
They're all running.
Well,
Michael, hurry. Don't just stand there, you bilge rats. Get those scurvy brats.
Okay.
This guy must have seen Peter Pan a lot.
Them. And then right here, he's gonna pull it up.
And then they're fighting, and then he's gonna he's right above the crocodile. And he's gonna go a little. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He's gonna go. This is no mere boy. It's a fiend, a flying devil. He goes. He's gonna cut off the hat. Mr. Smee will be loading up the boat. Okay. Now he's gonna say, "Hold your fire. Steady. Steady. Getting closer. Steady." And he goes, "Now." Or whatever. And then he's not getting hit. He's gonna swing at John. His hat's gonna like whoa. Rip off the mustache here. Wink. Yeah. Just more fighting here. Ha! I can do the music.
Are you okay?
It's gonna crash right into his head. Boom! He's gonna cut it right here. And they're gonna go, hooray! He's gonna whack him right. Boom! Crash onto the boat. Bear killer! Hooray for bear killer! Fly! 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 You coward! Coward, me? Ha ha ha! You wouldn't dare fight old Hook man to man. You'd fly away like a cowardly sparrow. Nobody calls Pan a coward and lives. I'll fight you man to man, with one hand behind my back.
Wait, Peter Pan just was like, I'm gonna murder you.
You won't fly? Oh, no, Peter, it's a trick. I give my word, Hook. Good, then let's have at it. Boom. And then they're gonna fight. It's gonna be the crocodile after this is gonna do a little like, oh, he's waiting. Then more swing right here.
Oh my god.
And then he's gonna grab the sword. Ha! Throw it. Insolent youth, prepare. It's on about his chest. Fly, fly, Peter. Fly. No, I gave my word. Jump down. Grab the flag. You're mine, Hook. And then Michael's gonna say a really disturbing thing here. Cleave him to the brisket. You gonna tell her old Hooky now? Would you, lad? I'll go away forever. I'll do anything you say. Well, alright. If you say you're a codfish, I'm a codfish. And the sword. Louder! I'm a codfish! Hooray! A codfish. Crocodile's doing a little splashy thing. Alright, Hook, you're free to go. And never return. Captain Hook, stop you a fucker. Miss. He's doing a little whoa. He's gonna start running and go Smee! Smee! Runs into the crocodile's mouth, hits the end of it. Gonna run out. He has the clock. The clock is ringing. He's gonna throw it back in the crocodile. The crocodile's going and then
that's like the scariest part is when you're like too
Smee! Almost bites him. Smee! Smee! And then it's going. Captain! Captain! He goes under the boat. Captain! Captain!
How beautiful. Oh my god.
Wow, that's
amazing.
That's impressive. I gotta say. I mean,
yes.
And it's
I wonder how many times you got to see that movie to be able to do that. Also, nice Mila the Magical Unicorn there. Okay, back to one of BPD's. We'll do the long one now. Pokemon Cypher 2016. Not sure what this will be, but something Pokemon. Pokemon Rap. Pokemon Cypher 2016. I assume that's what you're looking for. Oh, you said 2016, so it's gotta be this one.
On November 8th, the horror event arrives. Stephen King.
I do kind of want to see this. I mean, I am a big fan of The Shining. I mean, it's obviously not Stanley Kubrick, but we'll see.
I'm back up on my Gary Oak shit. Every hit is critical, my energy is focused. You gon' need a potion. Bars is straight corrosion. We blowing up, you hate, then you get caught in the explosion. This king and on his throat. This the illest Pokemon flow. I'm just riding around in my city catching these hoes like Pokemon Go. And you niggas already know. Fire flashing, show who know we hot. Your girlfriend see my lure, I keep her coming like a Pokestop. I got 0 matches lost. Come get all your badges dropped. You soft, I roast a nigga till he looking like a Flareon. My bag is topped, I'm on another level in the candy shop. You talking shit, but when I come around, you gone like ashes pop. Pockets heavy, bitch, I'm ballin' like McGearin' up. My back against the wall, I draw that weapon like a smear gun. Welcome to the art show. Rat-a-tat, you fear us. I'm looking for a queen right now, I got it in the arena. Ain't nobody hot as me, always been a prodigy. I'm hard body, what's a strong arm to the Oxys D? Thorlax in my way, but nigga, that ain't even stopping me. Incense on my shirt, it's crazy how these bitches flock to me. The flow shocking like a rodem in your TV. Encore on my verse, cause you gon' leave my shit on repeat. I'm headed to the top, you gon' need future sight to see me. My team is too strong, you don't wanna see the CP. Boy, this the Pokemon Cypher. You don't do this shit, then use a motherfucking liar. Bars hit you heavy, leave you looking like a cider. Diogo on my wrist, and he's saying that your time's gone.
Got the Pokemon cards.
I will never lose, which one you choose, the sun or the moon? Bitch, we don't do interviews, playing games, throwing flames in and out the booth. I'm boosting up, I hit baton pass, get them scoop.
And we been the truth, my top down, spin around, I'm in the villain suit. My flow cert, boy, you gonna need the inner tooth. And you know when you the greatest when they mimic you.
Running shit, hold me, got my tan and shoes, I'm coming back like a U-turn. Bite a nigga style, get your motherfucking tooth hurt. No hands like a whooper, the way a nigga dazzling, I'm leaving unaffected if you really wanna shoot first.
The fresh shipping Lumios, it's all in my clothes. I'm throwing balls at your chick like Pokemon Go. She a tropius, I put banana on the throat.
We got a team of legendaries, but don't nobody know. And you already know, I got the decks, let me get them. Snatch your chicken, then I get the pussy hot, that's lit.
Court, I need mittens. How if I don't listen? You ain't talking money, get amnesia, I forget them. Battle anybody, winner. You don't even wanna press start. Hit a couple times, now you looking like a wimp. How'd you losing? I'm winning, you don't understand it.
Spit poison, I'm fire, I look like Salandit. My style, my swagger, too much for you randers. My arms on your head, now you look like a rabbit. The bar's so ugly like a palpitone. Bitch, I'm hotter than the sun, so Galileo. I got it now for
a lot of Pokemon I don't even know being referenced here.
Boy, if I'm on it, you'll regret it. Hatches gone on rabbit spitting, that's spitting on you niggas. My venom burnt through your den until you looking like a drift. Drift, 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 drift.
Ivy Sword, number 2, I'm the shit, boy. Triplet, now I'm number 6. Fire spin when I spit, boy. Violate, no X and Y. That black man don't need to fly. Them fairy types all gotta die. Start buffering, burning prioritize. Scrappy dudes, attitude, weak dudes, mirror moves, you lose. Ice cubes, vanilla lux, double scoop. I'm a fucking fool, my junior mood. Niggas running up, got loose screws. Magnemite, electrike, spark the blunt, drip them, I'm high. Twisted, I'm lifted, don't miss it. I'm swiftness, you tempted to run.
And they definitely got rap skills.
It's lit wick. Lit in flames, don't play no games. Poplio is a damn shame. Rowlett, he clean as fuck. Bow tie, nigga, what's up? Young Goose, mean mug, grub man, I'm the plug. Pick and peck, got the secret tech. No mouse, just respect, no nala.
If I was actually up to date on Pokemon, I'd probably like this more.
So Leo be tripping, on the sun he sipping. This that OT, you can say Dialga over me. Palkia, give me space, no reaching in. I got Deoxys D. Move your feet, no hit my lead. You can't mimic me, you shoot a widow tree. Mean look, don't try to flee, cause you inhale like a sock bout 3. Swallow your pride, bow down on royal. Scalding hot, overflowing, that's boil. Servine, 36, that's coil. Execute, right next, spoil. Loyal, like Jenny's K9. I get tail like the Fox all 9. I shine like a chain of 40. My poster rare when always on Joe T.
Oh.
my name is Joey. Battles what I go about. Miltank, the mascot. Swerve when I roll out. Nasty as a muck smell when it comes to bars. A sky uppercut will leave you floating with the stars. Hokey aims the channel. Ain't nobody cooler. So damn strong that I'm way beyond Ubers. It's too damn easy. I'm the guy not to mess with. Cause every damn move I use is super effective. Young, strong jaw, chomping for the bread. Try to hit me with your best, didn't matter, knew your spread. Like a Roman legendary, we ain't battle cause you fled. Boy, you lucky that I didn't drop a Draco on your head. Mega Eon, ain't nobody flyer. Yawn till I snore, you got me bored, so I'm tired. Didn't even need a full party with me to beat ya. I'm hungry, pardon me while I go heat these fajitas.
Yep. Damn right I'm doing this again. They call me hating it, they hating, but I said that before. Now y'all looking like y'all never seen my level before. If bars are what I owe you in a battle, that's a nice trial. MU 6-0, get rid of your Wi-Fi. I run the med, if you ain't know this, then give it up. I stay on my last form, you playing Little Cup. Open up your storage, cause your new teams fell. It's always competitive seasoning, UC and L's. Riding around in that go. I surf, never no boat. I'll make your whole team dive, drown. If you're trying to stay float, I'll be rolling through my region all alone. I don't roll with y'all new bite. That's a hot rod like a pony top. I got the moves you couldn't learn with a TM. Ditto's trying to copy, but they can never be him. 2016, go hard as rock and roll till it's time to kick back and vacation in a Lola. Hey.
What's poppin' with it? Show for the beat down. Hair on the top of my head only. Pidgeot, ducking a fly, head hunch crow. Let's get it. Mystic, B-E-A-T-D-O, dub hand. Okay, you can't get rid of me. Everybody feeling me. 3 years saving up all this artillery. I had to make a girl screech louder than a bat goes. Matter of fact, I had to strike twice cause I zapped those. Thunderbolts, I eat 'em up. You can call it Thunder Fang. I'm so cold, you say my name, your teeth freeze. Ice Fang. Fight your girl's neck, she gets hot. Fire Fang, look at me, I carry the team like Mariah's name. Pokemon games I played, right? Heart so dark I make Eevee Umbreon in daylight. She can see my nuts for the first time, Premier Ball. Rhyme so sick, you think I had a sheer cold? K.O. Rampart Ghost will be jealous of me because I got a big forehead. I give a mean headbutt. Use a little homie, brown nose, and that's a headbutt. He gave me top and bottom, we call that a headbutt. P-O-K-E-M-O-N, I'm fly Motrin. I stay above the ground like ghost legs. Me and my bros flex. Skill level isn't too common like brown pigeons. Cross chop a milk tank on that side like I'm cow tipping. Flow ill, I need to get that shit sterilized. When I use leash, she don't get paralyzed. They call me beat down cause I make sure that my power felt. I'm way stronger than my choke, I ain't wearing no power belt. Getting coins is prevalent, you ain't us, you ain't relevant. Came in this thing, crumping arms, swinging like an Ella kid. Y'all said I couldn't rap before, but now I do this. Still wanna hate S-H-O-F-U then. Beat down and I'm back. I'm using earthquake, you going underground to attack. I know you dig me, Westside Choker Squad.
Oh, there we go.
Silver, I am draped in the moonlight. I have a lot to show and I'll have the final blow. Keep it with my tempo, I'm too fast, but you know though. When of all the elements, I'll make your moves irrelevant. I'm loving every bit of it. You thought I was so delicate, I'm savage but so elegant. You're scared of me, it's evident. I know why you're so hesitant. I'll leave you feeling desolate. Take my word, you're not
pretty
just a
cute.
flower. I'll learn to take you and then beat you by the hour. I'll bring you down and watch you fall like the first tower. It's so fun to watch you whimper and then cower. My dance doesn't sound that bad, right? I mean, you're probably feel some pain from the last fight. Please amuse me, entertain me. Just remember that I'm not just an EV.
Back like we never left.
Oh.
Rocco D-Ace, you already know who it is. Roger D. Luigi, the anime king. Let's go.
Okay.
Name's Rogers Base, got me the Willa D. Reppin' Sabo Charizard, Mira know me. While I'm watching One Piece, you're crying over Butterfree. Keep my bars PG, we Disney. Just kidding about my linguistics. I'm like Machapa Noga punches that are dynamic. Confusing little Puchiena who pretend they're slick. I'm in Unova banging Skyla. TM56, that's Flink, son. But you don't know because you never even had one. This ain't a roast, but if it was, it'd be a takedown. Double teaming like your Carla Paddle. Mango made a tweet that exploded that was followed by a countdown. Bitch, I'm a vote switch. Brick break all your dreams and your hopes with. Cross chop till you're nothing but an old glitch. Earthquake till you're troubish in a trash ditch. Cold as ice, my flow is nice. I ain't a deli bird, my presence are far more precise. Call me Mr. Game & Watch punk ass chic. Just like Reggie, I pull nines on fleek.
Working in some Smash references.
A girl who was cute, looking like a Marie. Attitude was static. Hit me with confused Ray. Couldn't stand her anymore. Finally used Runaway. Kept my phone in her electric terrain. Thought that maybe if she danced, so I'm making it rain. But she evolved into a flappy. Now she passed her prime. Now would you kindly please excuse me? I'm about to do Japan time.
Definitely a lot of rappers in here. Most of them are pretty good too.
She knew that the snake is long, that's why she gave it up twice for the Gyarados. Your boy got outrageous, so say you don't feel it, you must be a fairy. It had to be said, blaming you hard to Diancie at best. Super effective, I blast you with lead. Oh, here he goes with the magnums again, so exaggerated. Take you back to the jet, when choosing a lead was a tactic. You set for the battle, commences the platinum meta, and that goes the threat, so I'm saying I'm spraying with actual lead. From Mount Corbin, downpouring on how door with the spout's origin pulses your health lowering. The spout's open in mouth orifice, and when I'm done, she all sore. I guess that's what they call torriging. He slings beyond mega, I'm way beyond mega. I hit my primal, these earthlings feel my precipice. When I'm entering the field, all they flows turn useless. I'm saying my rhymes desolate, so F a weak drought. I feed bell, weed out, all these beats sprout. When ye's round freaks loud, ladies scream out. Tongue in between mouths like a seal mouth. Then I'll peace out. When I swing that axe, you gon' get your whole brand fractured. Other words, you're sappy, son. Nose pass backwards. I last slapped Don Fan Ball on the track, man. G-Y-E evolve in the rap gang.
Oh.
When I step in the booth, to kill another track, I attack like Loom, do ass as you do, rapping new tunes, trying to make it happen on the record of few views, guessing when it's like another rapping like who shoot.
That's some flow.
Pump kaboo-hoo, I'm done with you too. I'm just kidding, I'm never quitting. Got my running shoes glued to my feet, so I keep on moving like Spiku moves. I'm not stopping, I'm chopping at the bit like a beetle too. I refuse to be stuck in this groove, cause I got something to prove and nothing to lose. Miss Jigglypuff, too much of them dudes. It must be the fumes that stay up like the sun and the moon. That funky, stunky skunk weed that'll leave you stunned and confused. I love the Badoo, especially when it's covered in prune. The other day ago, I smoked some dro, the color of Mew. It stunk up the room, was blowing out some thunderous plumes. You'll need a chest though, cause my endo makes you slumber and snooze. A bummer, it's true, but I'm finding ways to cope though. So when I flow by that dope bro, I'm supposed to boast for my dope flow. Yo, I stay flowing like Tojo, and I'm flame throwing like Ho-Oh. Most these mofos I'm hearing, they flow kinda slow, bro. I'm fed with all the rappers thinking that they better. I said it, he's been naturally apathetic. He's sexual, acting antenna. Every time you rap, you repel us. You just if you trap like Venettas. Every rumor cast isn't clever. You will copycat like a cover. You know we can sight by Luetta. Coverage on the track, you would trash getting thrashed by a mega.
Pretty good. Oh. Yeah. Takes me back.
Have a dankness. Denounce the skankness. To protect the world from whack rappers.
Oh.
To unite all people within this motherfucker.
Team Rocket.
Young. Base Lord. Who's talking, boy?
Bitch, I'm still in the cut. Who do we do? Stick up my hat to the back and you rap at the wipe. What you losers gonna do? Hold a B, you should be holding me. Go ahead, accept the beat. Do like if you was a shoe. Me and my crew will come through. Like if you bitches, I'm better than two to let do. Haters be sleeping on me like Fruit of the Loom. But I got the girls sleeping on me like Fruit of the Loom. I make it cool to be rude. I don't just do it for views. I am that dude. Fuck around with them fuck arounds and get knocked out like niggas be dope. Earthquake hit them below. I let my enemy know. Rolling up purpose, I've been the beat flow. Catch me on victory road. Picture dismembering 10 of your family members. That's quite an unpleasant to memory. But I plead for insanity soul. Far as the anarchy goes, I bring the bitch in your toe. Now I just got to top outside like Pokemon Go. I just be taking your misses for houses. I'll let all your Pokemon go. But I ain't cuffing no hoe. I just Pokemon Go. Fashion your bitch like it's pumping. Nobody litting because I just hit more trees than a rally that be talking on dope. Don't let me polish the rock. Orlando will sweep you like I'm Mr. White. Fuck it with that pink, man. I sling up them rocks like I'm Mr. White.
Nice Breaking Bad.
Sweet coon, rock code, they come for the rest of your dog like I'm Mr. White.
And Reservoir Dogs. Two different Mr. Whites. Okay, we're still got more to go.
Let's go. Sword vs. nose.
Bitches mad, Houston. I don't really care what you say. Kid been low, keep training with Wayne. Everything I touch big flames. Got that arc and 9 in a rapid dash. Falls 5 out of 5, I blast your ass. Got a hater in half with a super fame. Better watch out for that red ass hand. I'm back in that. After 2016 with a parish on. Trying to save them, please. And the grave just leaves some flow as when I end them all from A to Z. Talked about girls and blazing weed in the last one, so they hated me. Fuck that, it don't faze me, won't change a thing. Okay, proceed. Dab. Win everywhere that I go.
Gotta have a dab.
Cash on the quest, I swap and should give him a dose. Got your bitch digging the flow. My presence a president, deadly, but Christmas a host. Still be Wally, he's so sick with it though. Girls are like rats when they getting too close. Cause they been feeling the kid on the low. Litting with the shit, the kid got a Cinequilin and Trimillions with every stroke. Please don't never step, I just be so fresh that got you from Lily Covalent with Yost. Son, I could let you away, get you sent to the moon. You better watch your lunar tone. And if that ain't handling up, I'll make you self-destruct. Blow the beat up like it's a bike home. Ball on static, zapping with dose. So you packing a potion, Tarbro's back. Got my bull mad as the dopest. Will it was for hater attack. Give a bull picks back. Got my ocean snatching up yo bitchy feedback. Slash on a whole click so quick. Swear that you know swim. Drown you, Kyogre flow as fast as an ocean. Matt later trapping is gon' hit. Haters A-bomb climbing on minors, but they don't really know shit. Side up, RC is God flow, Cypher apostles. Put a crack in the egg, get to try my luck. Gang got a one that you hoe kids feel. Nickname Matt, better own this year. Better know this. Clear Spitfire, but it's Ben Team Mystic. Bitch, we the coldest here.
Who's back, flying in fire? Who's that about a I am firing something with a pass nose for a barrel. Sweet Coon 6, the coldest nigga to speed past. Boy, drop dead gorgeous, shit'll get ugly as feedback. Young Mud's there, who tryna test my stamina? Kick so hard, it'll drain you like a catheter. Fucking break you suckers, ain't the damage when the guns pop. Fucking ain't the up and fame vanish. This a nuzz like your luck stops now. You don't understand who's nicer when I pop up. Anything can happen like a randomizer. Hit on jam with this every element. I will pacifist, poisonous. Anyone can get it like Stalin did. Dazzling, savage floor. You'll be lying from this full metal body. The Alfonso Soul Galio. Go berserking, I'm a comatose nigga. Get a battery, the cops got a stake out. Moving their bodies, I'm choking. I ain't with the stalking. They always say first thing I'm fake. I'm not suggesting this thing gets a flea. And I'm also saying you wouldn't get to see him. Holding a scope, but you still gonna see him. So wavy, I'm something you never could reel in. I got broads that Jodo. The Robbie some color and Goro. Give me tail till she slow, bro. She feeling my abs solo. Blacky tongue, seal him. A Pokemon said I can heal him. Blacky 6, cure him. Who dying to 6, so you're him. I'm on my 6 below. Sheer cold frio. Now these birds give me 3 times the head dose. Rio. Every day is payday. I'm back for cash. Boy, I'm fire about the horseplay. So I think you should rap it dash. I ain't a fan of your character, fam. I stay keeping metal in hand. Alakazam, I'm giving out rare candies, boy. You ain't half as nice. So cold they going to sleep. Tell your Dragon Knight I'm ill. So walking pokey rust, then I let it show. Nasty with the steel. Niggas all know my meta grows. It's a clear body. I'm doing my job. Wherever you are, see us. And you just heard it from the God. I'm fire.
Okay, well he was good. That the one we're ending on? Definitely one of the best there. Well, that was something. That was pretty cool. Some quality Pokemon rapping there. Credits play. What time is it? 5:46. Probably want to hold it on the new super chat requests at this point. So just try not to. I'll do all the rest of them, but I mean, I do have to end probably sometime around 6. So like I might be able to go to like 6:30, but I could have to end at any time after that. So probably no more. Try not to make any more requests. That's what I'm trying to say. So it does have to end at a certain point. So we'll do this one from Skull Player 2, who's SEK KR. I'm not really sure what that is, so I'm not really sure how much you gave me. Oh, it's another 20-minute video. Damn it! I don't know if I have time. Or wait, is this? And I'm not sure what. I don't know how much money you gave me either. So. I don't know. I want to honor that if it is. But I'm really running low on time. That's the thing. This does have to end around 6 something. So I just I don't know. And then we have $1,000 CLP from Shitlord, and the thing just says Venus. Is that actually a request, the name of a video, or are you just being silly there? Damn it. We probably have even more now at this point. I haven't reloaded in a while. Yeah, these $20 requests, we're not going to be able to do them all. That's the thing. We shouldn't be making $20 requests when the... I mean, I don't know if everyone saw that this is only going until like 6 something. But that is the plan. So... maybe try and get refunds on those. I don't really know. I don't think I can get any of those else in at this point. I'll still do shorter requests. I didn't really expect so many donations, honestly. I really expected to be taking just free requests from the chat, that you guys wouldn't be actually spending money on this. I kind of feel bad if you guys are spending money and I'm not able to deliver. I really, really did not anticipate so many people donating, especially this late into it. I thought we would get caught back up again, and I'd be able to actually take free requests without anyone having to pay anything. But I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do at this point. God. Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe just end the stream here. No, I'm gonna keep it going. We'll I don't know. Oh, Toshiro, you got a video. I was just checking DMs real quick. So I'll try and do the under 5-minute videos for now. If you donated over $20, I do suggest trying to get a refund. I think you can on Super Chats. If you did and I didn't get the video done, because I'm just not gonna have time for everything. So I'm gonna focus on the under 5-minute videos that we have remaining, starting with this one from Toshiro. When peeing. Okay, this will be interesting. Okay. Great sound effects. Oh. Yeah.
What? That's fucking gross, man. What the hell?
Well, no, it's like a slice of life kind of joke.
Slice of life.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, what's the slice then?
Oh, what do you like?
You pee in your pants every day?
No.
Okay, well that was interesting. Oh, wait, there's probably potentially more. I don't know. Maybe something at the end. A lot of time left. Probably not just end card stuff. Okay. I don't know if there's gonna be payoff for this. Let's see though. Yeah, no. Okay. There we go. Let's see. And I'm going to focus on people who haven't had requests first. So I'm going to go a little bit out of order. So this is from Slinky Dog. Yandere Simulator Rival Introduction Video. Okay. Oh, this is actually from Yandere Dev, so this is the real rival. Interesting.
Did you oversleep again?
Oh.
Ugh,
Is she a tsundere?
keep me waiting. Don't get the wrong idea.
Yes, yes, she's a tsundere. I mean, you know from the Twin Tails already.
Dummy.
Dummy.
Senpai,
Oh.
just in time. I baked cookies. Would you like some? You know, Senpai, I wouldn't mind cooking for you.
Oh, crap.
Every day.
Yeah, I might have to end sooner than expected.
Only natural that I'd get the lead role in the play. I deserve it more than anyone else. Senpai, I'm going to be Juliet. Would you be my Romeo?
We're about to summon a demon. Would you like to join us?
Get close
I
for a
can't stop
second.
thinking about that boy. I think he cast a hex on me.
Nobody
I'll let this be the last video.
turns down a challenge. Come on, let's get started right away. Senpai, would you like to go for a run together? You know, just the two of us.
So apparently you get a lot of rivals. Oh wow. That's a good one.
Do you have a
um,
Come see me anytime.
definitely would take her up on that offer.
I can teach you
Oh.
all sorts of things.
There we go.
Would you like
Yeah,
me to
I,
be your private tutor?
I want to learn from her.
Girls like you really get on my nerves. Get lost.
Hmm.
That boy. He's the only one who...
Welcome home, big brother.
Of course.
How's your day? Tell
Gotta
me
have the
all
Emoto.
about it. If you got a girlfriend, would you forget about me? That won't happen, will it?
Aw.
My top priority is to put a stop
Just
to
all the
anyone
anime
that poses
archetypes.
a threat to this school. Senpai, I think someone may be stalking you.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
Nice. Yeah, he has so many, so many waifus. if you're not into the Yandere, there are other options, I guess. And that's gonna have to do it. I may actually, I'll look at it. Maybe since there were so many more requests than I thought, I'll do like an overfill stream separately later, like just where I do the videos, the remaining requests. I don't know. I should probably do that. I don't feel right taking the money and not actually doing the requests, but I won't take new requests during that stream if I do that. So maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure when, but I do want to honor the requests that I've got in here, so I may do that like soon. I don't know. Maybe even tomorrow, but we'll see. It depends on if I have time. I gotta record stuff tomorrow because I didn't record anything today. But yeah, it's about 6, and that's when I gotta go. So sorry that I wasn't able to get to all the requests. I'll try and get to them. I might do that overflow stream. We'll see. Please do another vid. Yeah, let's pencil that in for sure and do that. I'll try and do that. I don't know when, but sometime very soon. I'll try and do the remaining requests because we do have a good number. I don't really know how many, but I don't want to leave anyone hanging who actually did pay. Yeah, it looks like we got a good 1, 2, 3, 4, good 7 or 8 or about 9 actually requests I haven't done yet. So I'll try and do those as a stream sometime soon, and we'll see. I'm not really sure when, but that'll be the plan. I left everyone hanging. Try and do those. Oh, why did I unmute? Sometime soon. And weird. That should be muted. I don't think I left everyone hanging. I just like like 10 requests I wasn't able to get to of the paid ones. I wanted to do more free ones, but just people kept paying way more than I expected. Write down our requests for later. I have the super chat ones. I have a list of super chats, so I should have it saved. So if it's it'll save that activity, and I can access it. So should be fine there. I'll still do my Overwatch 2 request, right? If that's what this one is here, yeah. Anyway, write down all the free requests. No, I'm not gonna do all the free requests. I mean, if you guys are making free requests, I'm sorry I wasn't able to